Ladies with gentle hands, welcome to the podcast. And we're going to be answering today, has trophy hunting become a bit too competitive? We're joined with a very special guest, NC Project. Welcome in, buddy.
Thank you very
How's it
much for
going?
having me. Appreciate it.
Where can we find you on the old social medias, things like that? I'm sure people are probably subscribed to you, but if not, where can they get you?
So on YouTube, it is just NC Project, and we're not on Instagram really. We do have it, but we don't ever use it. So it's pretty much just YouTube. So like only just YouTube, YouTube. Don't look on anything else.
Alrighty. So, gents, has platinum trophy hunting become too competitive? What are we thinking? Because I'm kind of in the camp that I think it might be a little bit too competitive right now compared to what it used to be.
In what way, though, do you think it's more competitive?
I think it's one of those ones where I think when there's more eyes on something, I mean, I think competition's a good thing, but it then does come to the point of, is it too much competition, if that makes sense? Of like, are people getting burnt out from doing it? Because I think we might have all suffered from burnout. We've covered it previously on various episodes. But yeah, I think, I don't know, looking at YouTube, you look at our peers and we go, wow, they've done that. Fuck, how am I going to keep up? Or, you're looking at Discords and it's like, oh yeah, I just got this platinum. And you're like, oh, goodness me, I've got a massive backlog to go through, sort of thing. So yeah, I think it's getting quite competitive and potentially sucking the enjoyment out of it to an extent. Maybe that's a bit of an aggressive way to kick things off for the podcast, but yeah.
I think it's just more because it's getting popular, or it's like a lot more popular than it was when we started. It's people just wanting to flex kind of thing. The difficult platinums, 100%. I don't feel that it's more competitive though. I don't know. I don't really
No,
pay attention to other people though. I'm just kind of in my own lane, in my own
If
thing.
yeah,
if if you look back around 8 years ago, you had people just like Adam McDermott and the completionist,
Yeah, that
and
was
that was
that.
pretty much it. That was it. That was all it was. And then like that, there was an influx of when we started after. You call it the Nick AR trap.
Mm.
He absolutely just hit the market right, had the right vibe, everything just targeted right. He ticked every box and he just soared, and he really pushed the market up and allowed everyone else to kind of like enter it. He was like the gateway drug. I got a comment once, which was, "Mum, can we have Nick AR? I know we've got Nick AR at home on the channel," and I was like, "That's such like a good comment." And that was like one of the first videos, and that was like 4.5 years ago or something. And I know a couple guys that work at YouTube, and I had them look at the competition rate. This was about 18 months ago, kind of when a lot of the views started to drop, when you're saying like the market expanded and it got very competitive, and there was over 2,000 platinum channels
Fucking
wow.
hell.
at that point, not including Xbox, not including achievement or complete, just platinum title. And this is from people that weren't doing that content and then jumping over to it because they saw a trend, which is fair play.
Mm.
And then you've got people like yourselves that, whether you're on YouTube or not, you'd still go for 100% on games. It's just like, oh, I can also make content out of my journey from it. Awesome. And that's kind of like, we've always done that, like
Mm.
us guys
Mm.
and whoever. So I think the competition of, you got to be careful when you say there's too many, because it can get monopolized by some big channels and they're getting like 90% of the views, and then the rest of the channels kind of like get the drip feeds. So you got to market it a little bit smarter, but it competition can be good and it can be bad, can't it? So
Mm. When did you start getting into making videos? What inspired you to that?
videos, a long time ago. So I originally started. I'm a really big combat sports fan. So I trained jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai for a very very long time, and I really just got on a rant at jiu-jitsu clubs and when I was training with people, and I was just ranting about MMA and stuff like that. So I made an MMA channel where it's just me talking to a camera ranting, and I made like 700 videos on that. And
Damn.
then I tried a gaming channel and I made like 2,000 videos. They all failed, and yeah, just over time, just those sort of things. But I was a graphic designer for 10 years before I changed kind of careers, and uh, that sort of thing made me go, why not just take the gaming element and just try and rework it into what I know, and it kind of worked. But thanks to some gateway people, like I was saying, like Nick, people like that really did open the door, because we've been on it for about 4 years now doing it.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, it's not like a first rodeo. Good, lucky channel either. It was a lot of thousands of failed videos
Yeah.
to understand how it works. Yeah.
Just on, it's probably something I'd ask towards the end of the pod when we do a bit more of a Q&A thing, but I think seeing as we're on the topic, I promise we'll get back to the main topic here. But what's like one thing that you've learned, like taking the previous lessons on your other channels? You have quite a successful channel now. What's like the one thing that's worked, or a tip potentially to another creator that they could work on?
Watch the content you're making. That's what I'd say, because a lot of
Nice.
people don't. So if you're not say you're someone that has just jumped into the trend, but you never got a platinum, you never get 100% achievements, whatever it is in the way you play games, you've just jumped on board. Don't just go, oh, I'll make a 100% video and just do it. Consume what people like. Have a look at what people really are wanting to see, because we're all victims of going, no, I want to do what I want to do, and if people watch it or they don't, blah blah blah. But you'll never succeed. Like I've got a lot of videos where they've not done well at all, but I don't mind because I just wanted to play that game anyway. It's like the bonus is the video. And then there's some videos where I've gone, I want this to succeed. I don't want to play the game. I want I want to make a video on it, and they're the ones I've really researched into how to market it for someone searching that content and getting into the browse features more. If you're going to make content on something, like say you love horror movies, you better know the horror movie people on YouTube. Essentially, like watch their content, see what the audience is actually craving, and pick up what they're not doing, and hit that market. Because I think that's where we got lucky. I started doing random fucking games when we started. What people that hadn't like games that people hadn't done, and I think that's where it took off. Like Ubisoft basically kicked our channel on a lot of Ubisoft games. So maybe have a look at what people are missing. That's the one tip. Otherwise, it's so subjective of what you think is a good thumbnail, what you think is a good title. There's no wrong or right, because I've looked at some thumbnails and got that is dog, and it's worked, and I'm like I can't explain. And I've got some thumbnails that I think are magnificent, like pieces of art, but they're not good thumbnails. They're good pieces of art, and it's like finding the. Sometimes the best thing is like a stick man saying platinum. You know that could work, and you'd be like, well, what's the point in spending 10 hours making a thumbnail, you know?
Yeah, mate, there was a guy I was gonna say there was a guy I came across today, and he's got like over 100,000 subs, and he's getting like good views every video. And the thumbnail was just like an AI prompt that you can tell he's just went on to like Gemini and been like, thumbnail for this. It's the most obvious AI thumbnail ever, and I'm like, how the fuck is this still pulling in the views though? Because mate, for me it's like an instant turn off. I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, I can't be doing that. I've done it a couple times just as like a joke. Like I did a live stream for that Dying Light Beast game, and I was talking to Jordan, and he was mentioning, "Oh, let me just throw your face onto AI on a monster and see if we can make it into a thumbnail, just as a joke." And it looked funny, so I stuck it on one thumbnail, and about 10 comments in, just like AI trash, AI trash, AI trash. And I was like, "It was a joke, man. It was a joke." Like you should look through my things at the hours I've put into thumbnails. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
I'm sure as well. When we ask another question, we'll keep it for later. But I have a feeling you might have a few things to potentially say.
Yeah,
sure. I found it quite interesting though, talking about the sort of you found success in playing games that people haven't really heard of, and it's always such a, it feels like a gamble these days, because it's, do you do the popular game that everybody's done? I don't know, take it's topical, GTA 5. There's loads of GTA 5 platinum videos. Who wants to see somebody with 100 subs do it when everyone's probably already seen it? Obviously, I'm not saying don't do it. And then do you just go and play this really niche game that's like super cool and it's got a great platinum, but then obviously there's probably not many views there, so it's very awkward at times, especially trying to figure out what's right, if anything.
it's very hard to market those sort of games. We did Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2, which is a delisted game. It only can get it if you. I have it on my console I bought it digitally about 15 years ago, whenever it was, and it's just still on there. So we did that, but if you just put like Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2's platinum, like a lot of people don't know the game, a lot of people don't care about the game, so you don't want it to come in search or whatever. So you got to market it like we platinum the worst Marvel game or whatever, kind of just throw it into that, so people go, "What game is it?" And then that's
Make
how
people
you
think.
kind of create. Yeah, it's not always a winner, but it's better sometimes than just writing the title of "I platinum game. It was great," that kind of thing.
Yeah. You spoke as well about I guess, you're making some videos, they're things that you want to do, you don't really care about the viewership, etc. And then there's other videos that you go, right, this is cash money. Maybe you don't like the game as much. This is kind of the way I'm angling it, but you know that it might perform well.
Yep.
Taking it back to the topic, then, is the platinum space still fun, or has it got that competition to it where you're technically playing a game that you might not personally be enjoying, but obviously it's from a business venture or whatever you want to have it from a YouTube venture, it's going to be good.
It's a great question. It's hard to answer it really because I try and make sure everything's fun. Even if I hate a game in the video, I will not say it's shit because I
Right.
don't
Yeah.
like negativity in the videos.
Mm.
But like Black Flag, everyone loves that game for some reason. I think it is dog. I hate it. I can't stand that game. You're just, doing pursuit missions on a ship for 90% of it. It doesn't work as like a synchronization game for an Assassin's Creed, for example, right? In my opinion. And I get a lot of hate for that. But you'd never know that in the video. I'm having a great time. But that game was purely done because we've done so many Assassin's Creeds, and Jordan at the time had done that game. So I thought, I'll just do it. And I hated it. But I thought that would perform. I was only doing it to perform. And that's where I've started slowing down and going, do I really want to play that game? No. Because this isn't my job. This is, just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
We do make money from YouTube. It's not as much as people probably think. It used to be, but it's not anymore. And because it takes so long to make this content. It's so long. You can't be wasting your time with stuff you're not enjoying, in my opinion. So I've learned from those mistakes of don't necessarily do it because anything can work. You might think one game smashes it and it doesn't, and then a game you don't expect to do well just suddenly does well. You've all got a video that smashed it, I'm sure, on the channel, which you probably didn't expect to do that well. I think what have you got, Kostrom? You got a Fight Night video.
Yeah, the Fight Night one.
That did massive. I thought I did a Fight Night video years ago. Just on I think it was on Champion. And it was like just beating everyone for a gold trophy. You've just got to go through the roster and beat every single person. And I thought I set it up, the marketing really well, and it just died, didn't do anything. And this was like when we were getting quite like 50k views minimum a video. And it just did nothing. And then the next video we did was like an Adventure Time video or something, and it just did like 100k views. And I was like, how is that possible? Didn't care about the game, just threw it out there. So yeah, make sure you enjoy the game. Otherwise, you will start hating it, and you will get the burnout, as you mentioned earlier. That's the real sucker, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
mentioned
do
it
feel
on a previous episode, I'm sure, but that was one of the videos where it was literally like an hour to record it, an hour or something to edit it, and then just shat it out. I was like, there we go, fucking.
And it performs, yeah.
Yeah, it done well.
the nonchalant gimmick works. Just got to pretend that you don't care about it, and seems to do well. But it's crazy because you think, wow, maybe if I spent about 10 to 20 hours or however long the average length, obviously it depends on the video size, but like something that we've all probably slapped together a video really quickly, does somewhat well or better than expected, go, what happens if I actually put the time into it? And you go, right, for the next video, I'll do that sort of thing. And you go, like, maybe that was the problem. Maybe people just like a really quick slap up job, So
I wish there was a real formula for it, but not any, especially with an AI algorithm nowadays. No chance.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just have fun in it. That's the main thing. It started off as a hobby, and it's always going to be a hobby for me. So as long as I'm enjoying playing video games, then I'll still be here. So hopefully that
exactly that
doesn't change.
I don't think none of us have really done like pure grueling challenges though. Like put ourselves through it. You know what I mean, for a video.
I mean, I wouldn't say an individual game, but I'd say obviously by challenges, I've done various platinum challenges, which if anything, they're just quite long to do, like several, like 30 games, 20 games, things like that. So I'd say could you compare that? Or are we on about explicitly just like doing Super Meat Boy, just
Like
100
Super
hours
Meat
of
Boy.
pure play? Yeah.
Stuff where people get to watch you suffer.
Yeah. But like, I don't know, like is it a bit performative now? Like there's so many eyes on it. Not everybody's going to enjoy Super Meat Boy, but it's like, oh, that's one of the hardest platinums to get. Should I just do it for the sake of it to kind of flex it, like fair play? But like, I don't, like for me, I've always said, oh, 1 million subs, therefore if you're going to do 100k subs, you're going to do Super Meat Boy. No, I don't fucking like platformers or whatever it is, I'm
Yeah.
not going to subject myself to it. Because similar to what you said, yeah, sometimes I'm a bit negative on videos, but they're kind of funny. The James Bond one, for example. But
Yeah.
I don't want to explicitly just shit on it or have a really bad stream playing something. Like if something doesn't work for me on a stream, I won't stream it again. I've learnt my lesson. Like I
Mhm.
want to have fun. So
Yeah, yeah, definitely. If you are going to do a game that's extremely difficult, I understand bigger channels doing it because they have like a baseline. They know they're going to hit
Mm.
minimum. And back in the day, I would have done something like that as well. But nowadays, it's quite a risk because it again, if people have
it's
done it,
time.
it's a lot of time. And I mean, if someone said to you, you're guaranteed to get X amount of views, there'll be a lot more of them. But you
Yeah.
don't. I've seen a lot of people make Super Meat Boy videos and they've done 2,000 views, and I would go, "Whoa," like that's rough.
Yeah.
That's right. You can get that in a live stream for some people, you know. So
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I think probably the only thing at this point of like sheer difficulty that I think would pull views is probably Crypt or the Necro Dancer. So I think
you'd think it's a
and
joke,
it
though, wouldn't you, if someone uploaded that now? You think they're
yeah,
just making a piss.
I think is it Poindexter, to my
Yeah.
knowledge, is one of the only people that has actually done it and put a video out on YouTube. There might be a couple of others. Obviously, there's a few platinum achievers, but it's one of those ones where it's everybody knows about it. You don't really speak about it because nobody's got the bottle to do it. So, like, surely that would do well, but that would be what, second or third video on it. So you're hoping that it's going to pull in the views. But then even then, as a if you start a new channel with 0 subscribers and that's your debut video, it's obviously still quite a niche, I'd say, Cryptid and Necrodancer. Is it even going to do well? Obviously, if a
Hmm.
larger channel was to put that video out, instant guarantee, I would
Yeah,
say. But yeah, it's interesting.
sure.
Yeah. So you had on the list PSNP. Has it ruined
Yeah,
or enhanced trophy hunting? What's your thoughts on it then? Because I think it's a bit of
yeah,
Um,
both.
yeah. I think 50-50, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I just say that the guides and stuff and like overall the wee community, like being able to find people, has improved it loads because it's a lot better site than what PlayStation Trophies was. But the
Hmm.
leaderboards, I think, was a mistake.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'd never ever use it,
You
to be
never
honest with
use
you.
PSNP?
Not really, no.
What do you
I'm not
use?
really one for guides. Nothing really, unless I'm after a collectible. I don't really use guides. I've got a few people in the Discord that will like say, "Oh, it's this out of 10 or something" to me, and I'll say, "Okay,"
Yeah,
but I know what roughly it is because I've seen so many people do videos on them or games in general. Like I know Wolfenstein 2 or whatever is a 9 or a 10 because of
mm,
one trope. I know that, but unless like I did all of God of War, for example, without a guide until I got to the Ravens. Then I needed a guide, and
mm,
that's the only trophy I did it on. When I did Assassin's Creed 2, I needed one feather. So I'm there going, "Where's this bloody feather?" Like it just, I think guides kind of ruin it because it shows you how to play the game instead of just doing it. But
mm,
I think it's enhanced it because the amount of fun I see people having where they're comparing trophies and like you do, we do your review lists. It's really good fun to look at people
yeah,
what they've achieved, and there's no really toxicity in it. If someone's got one platinum and someone's got 500, there's no judgment. It's like everyone's like, "Great job."
yeah,
It's quite a nice community. There's very few people that are quite toxic about it. So other than the guides need to be updated for yourself, and it's
yeah,
yeah, I think it's only enhanced it because it just brings more people to view. Kind of like Jake Paul and boxing. It's like it's just it's that kind of bringing eyeballs from a different audience over to it. People that like statistics are now sticking with something and viewing more content, which can help us. And yeah, I don't think there's many negatives about it other than just addiction, maybe.
yeah. What do you think about the leaderboards then?
Yeah, they're all cool with me.
Yeah,
Yeah, just yeah, I like the first achieve. I know you've got some first achiever stuff. I like looking at I like looking at speed runs of how quick someone's got to
yeah, I like
something.
that.
I wouldn't do it because I'm not good enough to do that sort of thing. But I like looking at it and then I find out who it was. Or we've got a guy. I mean, you probably all know him, but Shaz in our Discord,
Yeah,
and he's I've never seen someone so hardcore do this sort of stuff. And he chases a lot of those first achievers and he's bloody good at them. And he's helped me out with a few games and We played Back for Blood with him, and him and his brother, his little brother in it, are like the number 1 and 2 people on that game in the world.
Damn.
And they'll
wow.
run you through that game, which is like 150. They'll do it in like 20 hours for you, in like a 4-man. They were just it's insane. Yeah, we only did like a level with him, but just to see it. And but like his brother was getting annoyed with us because we were so slow. He was like, come on. But they're just so elite at gaming. But they're the sort of people that really enjoy those leaderboards, and I'm so glad it's there for them to
Yeah.
like invite that progression and just keep them going.
Do
But
you-
I'm just a viewer.
Yeah. Do you think there's any games that you're good enough or you know well enough that you would ever like, attempt? Like,
Yeah, a couple, but they're old.
fastest achiever. What games would they be?
Bioshock 1. I can run through Bioshock 1 in about 2 hours. I
What?
know Bioshock 1 like back of my hand. Half-Life 2. Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. I can tell you everything about the first 3 Splinter Cells.
Yeah, mate,
Um,
I've got a video that I'm planning on doing on one of them on
yeah,
Pandora
need help,
tomorrow.
shout
There's a
me.
few trophies that I was
Yeah,
like, I
yeah,
could
yeah.
just do a single video on that trophy.
Yeah. Absolutely do that, man. I've done the first game for the channel
Mm.
because they're just the thing is they're buggy trophies. So I had to do the game about 7 times to get this
Damn,
one
mate, I
trophy,
didn't
even
know
though I
that.
did.
What was the trophy?
They're so buggy. Don't pop an alarm for the whole game.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, on the first one. Yeah,
On the first
I
one.
think it's on the. Yeah, it might be on the second. It might be on all 3. It's on the enhanced PS3 thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's. But I did it 7 times. I say it in the video. I went through the game 7 times to get this, but I can run through that game probably like 2 hours flat, 2.5 hours if I'm just running through it.
Mhm.
Bear in mind, most levels take, other than the oil refinery level 3, they take about an hour each if you're going through slow.
Yeah.
So I know all the codes to every door. So yeah, they're probably the games I can do.
Yeah. Mate, I'd be
New
like,
games, no chance. No chance. No chance. I'm rubbish.
mate, I could be like a video for you though, like try to speedrun it. See
I
how you'd get
reckon I
on.
could platinum Elden Ring in about 12 hours because I've got about
Actually,
1,000 hours on it.
Put them in your backpack while you do that.
Yeah, but I've done that game so like I've done those sort of games I might be able to do, but like I'm not that great at Souls games. I've done a fair few, but that one I just got addicted to and played it for like over 1,000 hours on different consoles, and I reckon I could run through that. I need to cloud save a couple things, but I reckon I could speed run some stuff there. I wouldn't be quickest, but I'd be competitive, I think.
Yeah, you'd get on the first page or something, first or second page.
Yeah, I reckon so, but then there'll be some people going, go on then.
Do it again.
Lot of talk's cheap, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
well,
dunno.
you've heard it here first. Somebody click
Yeah. Yeah, maybe Days Gone. Other than that, probably the newest game I could probably do.
You like Days Gone?
I adore Days Gone.
Mate, oh no, I fucking hate it.
God,
How
Oh, he's got Deacon St. John up on his wall.
I've got
Nice.
Sam up there, Sam Witwer. He's my favourite man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
How
that game.
long could you speak? Like, how long do you reckon you could do the platinum for Days Gone then?
The game, I don't know. Maybe. I think generally the game first run was like 40 or 50 hours. I reckon you could half it. I reckon I could half it. It's the collectibles you got to wind in, and it's the thing is you got to get certain materials to burn nests, and those sort of things take time. It's not something you can
Right.
kind of just build a Molotov.
Yeah.
If you don't have the thing, you don't have the thing. You don't have a rag and a bottle. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably half the time on it.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
that's
good.
got DLC trophies as well, though, isn't it? For the is
Yeah,
there
I'm
like
not
a
doing those.
permadeath mode or some shit?
Yeah. Oh, I'll do that, but I'm not doing like the challenges. We've got a guy in our Discord that did it, and he's just you
It's like
you lose your
super
life.
difficult, right? Oh, they
It's
just
super
kept
difficult, but
adding
it's
hard
long.
and hard. Yeah.
Yeah, it's long. I'd do the permadeath. I'd give that a go. I've not tried it, but I've played through the game about 6 times, I think.
Mate, you played through it 6 times.
I love
free?
it. Yeah,
Mate,
I love that game, man. Yeah, I know it's a Marmite game, but my favorite like guy is Sam Witwer. So
Yeah.
anything with Sam is just he's god to me.
is Sam in Force Unleashed?
He is. That's the
Yeah.
first ever mocap game.
Is
Is
it?
Sam as a Star Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mate,
I
Yeah.
need to go
Galen
back to that
Marek.
one.
yeah, I was gonna say I bought
Great
both them
game.
games and still not even went back and done them.
Yeah.
The first one's a lot harder than the second one.
I think the second one's I beat the first one as a kid, but I never played the second one. Because I remember
So I
some
platinumed
day
the
in
second at 6 hours.
yeah, mate, I was
First
literally
round.
about to say I remember being in school when the second one came out, and my pal was like, "You beat it in like 2 hours," and I was like, "Well, I'd rather spend my pocket money on something else, something that will last a bit longer," you know?
Yeah, your first. If you've not played it before, it'll probably take you about 6-8 hours to finish the game.
Yeah,
But I platinumed it in 6 because I just know where everything is. So I got all the holocrons on the first go. Yeah, it's they're awesome games. They're really really good.
mate, you must have
I
like an
was
unreal memory.
yeah, I was
For
thinking
those
that.
games in particular, yeah, but I got no memory for most things. It's bad for most things. It's squeezed in some really unimportant things.
Oh, mate, I'm the same. I remember the most obscure random shit, and then I can't remember what I had for dinner last night. It's fucking.
Yeah, yeah, I do love those games though. Anything with Sam Witwer.
I was gonna say, how many platinums you got? Do you know?
Not loads.
No.
Over
Yeah, you
100. But
got a fair few. You sent me your list last night this morning. Fair few on
yeah,
there.
yeah, I think it's like 110 or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, 115. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, I was an Xbox guy for a lot. I never had a PS3. I was like Xbox 360, Xbox original and Xbox 360 growing up.
Mm.
And I was like an achievement hunter, crazy guy during school. Like it was like 250,000 like gamer score. It was nuts. Everything was like 100% this, 100% that, everything. And then when I went to PS4, I was like, I'm not doing that again. That's too much. I can't be bothered. And I just started playing a billion games. And then after about a year, I was like, I miss doing it. And then you've got 1,000,001% on your thing, and it's like the same.
Yeah.
It's the same account. So a lot of people go, "You've got such a bad completion rate." I'm like, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me anymore.
Would you not be tempted to go sort of when you got that itch, let's call it? Did you not think about going back to Xbox, or you just prefer like
Yeah, yeah. No, I
PS4?
had an Xbox as well. Yeah, yeah, I did. But my account, I lost. I got hacked
Oh,
in like back in the
Oh.
Microsoft days of random losing your email and getting hacked somehow. And it's like forgotten password and never got it back. So I just made a new account and yeah, I know I only play exclusives, and my Xbox is downstairs, like Forza Motorsport and Gears of War Judgment down there. That's pretty much it now.
yeah. It's a shame they're not bringing the new what is it, E-Day Gears of War to
Mm.
PS5 now. It's a
Yeah, it'll be
bit
on
of a
PC.
shame.
You got a PC, just play on PC.
It's about
Yeah,
time
I'm just
Xbox kept their exclusives anyway. I think we said that last episode. Instead of just
Yeah.
handing them out for free.
yeah.
Oh, actually, to
Right.
answer your speed run, I did speed run Fable 1 on my live stream. I did the whole game in 5 hours.
Oh, mate, I was playing Fable. I
Oh my
played a bit
god.
of Fable this week.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, I speed run the whole game in 5 hours.
Fable
So,
1?
yeah,
Yeah, mate, I've not played that for fucking ages.
best
Mate,
Fable
I
by a
loved
mile.
Fable when I was a kid. It was just the fucking
Yeah,
best.
yeah, that's my jam. That's This in my top 5: Bioshock, Fable, Chaos Theory, Death Stranding, and then probably like Cyberpunk. But
I don't know, what would be my top
Mana
5?
culture.
Yeah.
Man
I
of ignorance.
Chaos Theory would be in there. Hitman Blood Money. Mafia 2.
Nah, not in my top 5.
What wouldn't they be
Good
top
games though,
5?
great games.
Wouldn't they be in the top 5?
Why wouldn't it?
No, did you say no to Blood Money?
Yeah, no.
Oh, mate, Blood Money's one of the best games ever.
My favorite Hitman's 2. So
Nah. Mate, I prefer
yeah,
Blood Money so much
Jacuzzi
more.
job, best mission.
But, I don't know what else would...
It's just nostalgia. They're probably crap games now if I go back.
Yeah, mate, I
But
remember
it's just
trying to
nostalgia.
play Hitman 2 a few years back, and I was like, this is fucking rough. Like, it's so much more difficult than
Yeah,
Contracts and Blood Money. It's just like a fucking
yeah,
spike in difficulty. And then
yeah,
Codename 47, I tried to play it, and I was like, what in the fuck is this control scheme? I was like,
yeah.
fuck this. I think I played
I
the
remember
first 2
playing it with like
missions.
5 FPS on a PC
Yeah.
years and years ago, and I was like, if I can do it on 5 FPS, I could do it now on like 60 when it's on PC. And I'm so bad at these games now,
Yeah.
so bad. Games used to be so difficult.
Mm.
Now they're spoon fed to you.
Have you done all the Hitman Platinums then?
No,
No.
none of them.
No, you never done.
No.
Did you get the Hitman 2 Platinum?
Nope,
No.
nothing.
Would you not be interested in going back and getting them though?
It maybe at one point, but it just ebbs and flows. Like they're all part of backlogs, but backlog is just whatever I feel like at the time.
Mm.
So like I play so many racing games,
Oh
so
mate,
like they
that's
take
one
up
thing I'm
all of my thing.
shit at is racing games. I'm so bad at.
Yeah, a lot of
I
them. So
just feel like they don't make racing games like they used to. I've never been big into racing, but I
mm,
don't know, just felt a lot better. Like, trying to think, is it Midnight Club Los Angeles? I don't know why,
yeah,
but I
great
love
game.
playing that
Yeah.
on the PS3. Like that went off, and I even Need for Speed Undercover and things like
hmm
that. Just yeah,
Most Wanted's probably the
Most Wanted
best
as
of them.
well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember
yeah,
I played one of them on the Nintendo Wii. I completed it so many times, which is so rogue.
that is rogue.
Uh, that shows my level of racing racing
No,
games.
no,
It's
that's good. Hey, don't
not that
matter.
knowledgeable, I should say.
Yeah, Leon, what
Like,
would you have in your
questionable.
top five? Just
Oh,
Say
randomly.
again, sorry.
fuck! I thought I thought I was gonna skip the top five question. I changed the subject. You're coming back for me. I honestly don't know, to be honest with you, mate. I just feel like my top five could always change. You
Mm,
know, um, there would definitely be a Final Fantasy in there of some variation, but I've not played all of the remake trilogy yet, so the new entry could replace something. So like, I'll chuck in a Final Fantasy 7. It is really tough. And it
mm.
also, you guys have given great games. I just sound super basic when I'm going to be like, oh yeah, like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2 is quite good.
I've never
Last
played
of
them,
Us.
so I can't say.
Last, yeah, Last of Us. Like, I don't know which Uncharted, but surely one of those. Skate 3 is also just really fun,
Oh,
bit
Skate was good.
nostalgic. Spec Ops: The Line, bit of a rogue one. I would love to
It's a
squeeze
good
that in.
one.
I don't know if it's top five worthy though. Yeah,
The
I
story
like
is the
story
twist
wise,
is
yeah,
worth it. Yeah.
like, absolutely insane. And like difficulty wise as well. If you want a fun challenge for a 100% off platinum, like brilliant. Like loved it.
Uber. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm kind of tempted to like maybe redo it because I did it a few years ago when my stream setup was just like awful, and like, I've got all the footage there, and I'm like, I don't know if you guys have got videos from a while back and you look at it and go, this isn't the good quality that I can put on YouTube now. It's partly blurry.
Do you know what? I've thought about all of the original videos we did 4 years ago when I was just like getting used to it. Like, if you go back and look at the Far Cry videos that have like 500,000 views, they're all
Mm,
crap. They're crap videos. And I thought to myself, well, I might just redo all those because everyone loves those games. Even if they
yeah,
do like a tenth of the views, I'd be so happy. And I know I can make a much better video for longer for people to look at now.
Mm.
So
yeah.
I was thinking maybe I could redo a lot of those, but then it's like, am I just It looks a bit dodgy. I'm just redoing the best videos performing on the channel over and over.
I don't know. It seems like a infinite money glitch, that one.
I
Just
wish.
copy and pasted.
I wish. Yeah.
But mate, I would go back and refilm some of the stuff because that's what I'd done with the Counter Strike video. I was like, see, looking back and just like the webcam quality was shitter. I never had the lighting on and stuff, and I was like, I can either throw this out as shit, or else I can just go back on a second account, platinum it, and then ship it out. Date that quality that you can do now, mate.
Yeah. But yeah. Long story short, I don't know my top five. Sorry, folks. It's like, what's your favorite platinum trophy or your top five platinum trophies? And it's like quite a common live chat question. I'm like, I'm really sorry. Somebody asked me this yesterday, but my answer is going to be completely different because I forgot what I said. Like, I don't think I've got a definitive number one. It's just, as I said, depends on the old mood.
Yeah, I don't know what I would pick as like favorite platinum trophy. It's one of the. Do you ever get
Yeah.
sick of that though, where it's like the same questions every stream, but it's like obviously it's like a
No.
random new person coming in.
Yeah, no, I think it's a new person, so it's like it's a fun new experience, and it's not their fault that I answered it yesterday or 10 minutes ago. Do you know what I mean? So
Mm.
it's like it's always fun to answer, then also just you know take a stab at myself and mock myself to be like, yeah, sorry guys, I forgot what I said, but I'm saying this now. Hopefully that answered your question. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if it was literally like every 10 minutes, maybe I'd start to get a bit like, oh, okay. I'd just have a quick answer, but it happens like still sporadic enough. There's still the novelty, I'd say.
Mm.
Still fun connecting with new peeps.
Yeah, mate, back on topic though, I don't think you got to talk about PSNP, Leon, whether
Yes,
you're a
yes.
fan or not.
Has it ruined trophy hunting or enhanced it? I'm going to keep it in line with like the competitive nature, I would say. I think PSNP is great for adding the guides and things like that. Just getting a bit of a feel for a game or being like, all right, are there any missables? Because I think that's a key thing. Just a bit of a signposting, I think really useful. Um, yeah, like it's got the good leaderboards things. Like there's a good bit of competition there. Like I think that's cool just to embody the point from earlier. But I don't know. I would say like it's probably ruined it to an extent with just the leaderboards. Especially when I'm on about leaderboards, I'm also referencing like total platinums,
Yeah,
so
that's the
shovelware.
leaderboard I was thinking as well.
Yeah. So I think obviously speed running first achievers, fucking awesome. Like that is, just it's very, very difficult to be there. And not to say that being number one in the world is easy, because it's not, it's a very expensive hobby. You need to be very dedicated. We've had Matrix Lord on a few episodes ago to understand a little bit more what goes into it. But yeah, I think it kind of muddies trophy hunting in a way, because like yeah, on paper technically it is, it's a platinum, fair enough, but it just, I don't know, it kind of takes away from it just a wee bit, I would say. I don't know, Chris, what have you got for us?
Yeah, no, like I said, I think it's the same. It's just the shovelware platinums kind of encouraging that a lot more. But it's one of the ones I feel like there would end up being another site that would create that anyway, or there would be like their own wee community where they would kind of rank each other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like if they never done it, somebody else would have done it eventually.
Yeah, I think more so. I feel like I need to kind of like backtrack. So I don't feel like maybe I was a bit too harsh. Like in terms of like the competitiveness of platinum trophy hunting in the space, I do think, especially around shovelware, I do think it's quite like manipulative. I've said the wrong word there, but like I think it's not good for people, and it takes advantage, I would say, of people potentially. It takes advantage of their spending habits. It's almost like you could say gambling in a way, sort of thing. I think it's that kind of competitiveness. You're physically paying to be in the number one spot. I think that's probably the bit that's ruined or like kind of dampened it. But yeah.
I guess one of the ones that just takes the fun out of it though, when you're just fucking
Mm.
grinding out all that shovelware shit.
I wish they
Yeah.
added a tab on PSNP, so like if someone plays like My Name is Mayo, when that game gets registered into like the game catalog, it's registered under a tag of shovelware, so you could hit with and without, so you could see people like
Hmm.
with shovelware, because it's fair they spend their money on that rubbish,
Yeah.
but then proper games
Yeah, the
as
real
a list
trophy
as well.
hunters.
Yeah, let's see how many people have got without including, you know, My Name is Mayo and Rogo.
Yeah, have you got any
I would
shovelware now?
argue.
Have you got any shovelware?
Sorry. Go on.
Yeah, I think I've got 4 or 5 on
Yeah,
there.
I feel like it's one of the
Yeah,
ones
yeah.
most people have kind of dabbled in at
I
one
did 2
point.
of them for a video, to be fair, but
What was the video?
I can't remember. One of them. There's so many. There's 150 videos. I can't remember. One of them was for a video, at least. One of them, my missus bought, played it for a second, said, "Oh, this isn't Frogger. It's Froggo," which is why I know that one. So I was like, "Okay, let me finish it." And then I can't remember what the other ones were, but yeah, there's 4 or 5. I think everyone's got 4 or 5 on the thing.
Yeah,
I feel like they come with stories as well, though. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's quite
Yeah.
nice when you got a story, because I've done a couple. I was like, oh, this game looks really interesting. It's super high percentage, but it caught my eye. But then when there's 20,000 of them, you're like, was
Does
that?
Donut County
Is there a
count as
story?
shovelware?
I don't think so, because that's like a what, 2 to 3 hour platinum. Like I
Yeah, to
wouldn't.
me it was
dunno.
just like you're just holding circle, you're just like moving a
Yeah.
mouse, like you analog stick around, aren't you? So I thought, to me that feels a bit shovelly, but got that as well.
Yeah, it's an awkward one to quantify, because you're never gonna truly get an answer, because I think, yeah, we know that shovelware is tap one button platinum in 30 seconds. Like that's definitely shovelware, but then there are games that border it. Again, Donut County is super easy, but it feels like there's a bit more fluff to it. So it's got the illusion of not being one, but of course it is on the higher percentage of sides. So yeah, it's I don't want to be the people working at PSNP to make this decision because I don't think there's
You'd be
really a right or
fuming,
wrong
wouldn't you?
answer.
How dare
Yeah,
you make
like
my game shovelware? Yeah.
but just Chris, she was like, oh, the not what did you say, like trophy hunters in reference to like splitting it up in terms of like shovelware and just normal games, let's say. I would argue that people that get shovelware platinums probably are more of a trophy hunter than normal trophy hunters per se with like your AAA games because they're putting in so much time and effort and work to get thousands of games that we don't even spend. You know, we spend what 40 hours on a open world RPG game. They've probably spent 100 hours getting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just as a fun little counterpoint to
they've just got fucking
ruffle a few
so
feathers.
many trophies. But
Um,
it's, I don't know, it's one of the ones that just, like I say, it takes the fun out of it, takes away the hobby, if you know what I mean. Turns it into a checklist.
yeah. As a we do all be creators then. So like how do we feel? Is there a pressure to stay relevant in terms of the platinum trophy scene? Like there's obviously like the bit of friendly competition you might have with, friends sort of thing. Like, oh, like, I'm gonna I don't know, let's say we all bought James Bond and you've got like, oh, who's gonna platinum it first? Like that kind of friendly competitive spirit. But I guess as a creator it's a little bit different because it's no longer the brand new game, let's have fun with it, let's see who gets it first, that's right, who can get the video out the quickest. Like is there a pressure there on us, or do we just not give a fuck and just do what we want?
Nah, I just don't give a fuck. That's why I see when like James Bond came out and people were like, oh, are you going to do a video on it? Are you going to do a video on the new James Bond? I was like, absolutely fucking not. Because I'm not going to be like the
Mm.
first. Like, it's just going to be like overcrowded.
Do you think you would have ruined, like, because you enjoyed James Bond, do you think you might have ruined your experience focusing on trying to make it a video?
Uh,
Or would you have enjoyed it just as much?
I think I would have still enjoyed it, but I think if I knew I was doing a video, I'd have probably rushed through it more and maybe
Right.
used a
Yeah.
guide on my first playthrough just to speed it up and get
Like
the video out as
collectible, yeah.
quick as possible. But I don't really use guides on my first playthrough. I like to always do the first playthrough blind, and then I'll use the guide, get the collectibles, do the cleanup kind of thing.
Is there an exception to that rule though? Let's say it's 50 hours or something, or like 80 hours, like it's a big one. Would you then consider using a guide like for instance Witcher with those Gwent cards? I know it goes against the grain of it, but knowing what you know now, would you have maybe just took a peek at like, right, it's a particular thing here that I might need to grab without obviously following it bar for bar, if that makes sense?
I don't know. I think because nah, I think if it totally depends.
Still
Because
fine.
I wanted to play The Witcher because I loved The Witcher 2, and I waited ages for Witcher 3, so I was like, I just want to play it and enjoy it. So it depends what I'm
Yeah.
playing the game for, if you know what I mean. How much I'm going to enjoy
Yeah,
it.
valid.
Same with like Cyberpunk.
Valid.
Like I played that on launch at PC, and I was just like, I never used any guides or it, and I was just into it, absorbed into that world for like 2 or 3 days, and that was me. But if it was something, I'm trying to think of like a game I'm not really arsed about coming out, then I'd maybe think about it. But literally only just for getting a video out quick, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Would you spend your money on a game that you're not that interested in if you know the video is going to do well?
Depends how well the video does.
Yeah, what are we talking?
Yeah, well, that's it. I've done that a few times on a few games. I've bought games immediately and ruined. I've done what I said I don't do, which is like use a guide start to finish. Because people at PowerPix have had it for 2 weeks and they've got the guides ready to go, like for launch or whatever. And I've ruined playing a game like that, and I can never go back to it. But yeah, I think what you're doing is blind playthrough is correct.
Yeah, I bought Lollipop Chainsaw for a video, but it wasn't with the intention of a platinum video. It was like, this is one of the worst rated PS3 games, and it was like, I'm just gonna play through this and shit on it and have like a good time. And then I was like, this game's actually really enjoyable, and it's
a great game.
It's actually quite funny. I'm having a fucking great time.
Yeah.
So I ended up just doing a platinum video on it.
I find that game really difficult. You mentioned Spec Ops: The Line earlier. Yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw, to get the like A rankings or whatever it is, like final parts, like the challenge mode essentially for doing the levels with a certain score.
Yeah.
You have to get like combos of cutting heads off basically in a row and that sort of thing.
I think the only level
I've
I
got
struggled on was the arcade level where you're like climbing the tower. I think that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
only one I had any difficulty with.
Is it
yeah,
harder on PS3 or is it
yeah. It's
better?
buggy. It's really, really buggy on PS3.
I thought the
Because I've
PS4
not played the
version was
new. I've
bad.
not played the PS4 or 5 version. I've only got the PS3 version.
Yeah, mate,
And
I never,
it's
dear.
I never had any bugs when
different.
I done the PS3 version.
Did you not? Oh,
Nah,
it's
I was
so
totally
buggy for
fine.
me. Yeah, so buggy for me. Nothing works properly.
Mate, I get
Maybe
lucky
it's
then.
me. Maybe it's me.
Yeah, maybe it's the disc or something. I don't know.
It is back then when the discs do get buggered.
Have
Yeah.
you done any of the other Suda 51 games?
What other ones are there?
Like Shadows of the Damned.
Oh,
What's the other one? I bought it not that long ago. I bought the press copy for that game store.
Oh, I know what you're on about, but it was just so unmemorable, the name. I
Yeah,
don't know what it is.
I don't know many of their games off by heart.
yeah. If you just
They've
search,
got a new one coming out, don't they? Soon.
I don't know
I'm
if it's
looking at them now.
out
Killer
yet.
is Dead, Black Knight Sword, never done. I don't think I've done any of them.
Wasn't it like an anime style game or something? Was it an anime game?
No More Heroes. That's what it
So-
was that I bought.
No, no.
I've
No, I've
got
not done any of them.
yeah. I've got Shadows of the Damned. No More Heroes. It's like Heroes Paradise or some shit. And then Killer is Dead. I bought them. Mate, literally after the Lollipop Chainsaw, I was like, I need to play the rest of them. See if they're all this good.
Did you immediately get the trophy, the naughty trophy?
I saved it for the Platinum Pop, mate.
You saved that, yeah.
I think
Oh, that's
that's how Leon found me as well. It was like a
Yeah,
YouTube short I uploaded it as.
shock. He's outing me. I
funny.
thought we were boys.
My algorithm, no.
Yeah, that's how me and Leon
Yeah.
first started talking.
Yeah, I
That's
think
funny.
so. I wanted to do a similar thing to you and like just save that for a funny trophy pop at the end, but I think I ended up getting it just by accident. Like, because you can't, as weird as it sounds, you can't really look up for context. In Lollipop Chainsaw, there's a trophy where you need to look up a character's skirt, right? Like I don't know, you can't really look up it quite easily, as I may have tried to investigate, and then it randomly popped when a camera angle flipped, and I was like, I didn't want to fucking do that. I wanted that as the platinum pop. So yeah,
Yeah, mate, I
thank you for
I don't even know how we
outing
got
me.
Got
on
outed, yeah.
Lollipop Chainsaw. How the fuck did we end
Yeah.
up on it?
We're talking about pressure to stay relevant in this
Oh, yeah.
platinum space, I guess, with the competitive nature of everything. You mentioned that you have brought games like knowing that a cash money to check in that will do well. Would you still do it now? Like, I don't know,
Yeah.
GTA 6, for instance. Would you
No, I'm not.
still
I
do it?
wouldn't do a game that I know is going to be crazy competitive in that way.
Mm.
I don't.
What?
I'm not really into modern GTA's anyway. But yeah, it would depend. I'm a huge James Bond fan. I was close to getting the new James Bond game, but when I saw it was like Hitman-esque, I was like, I'm not interested because
Right.
it's not like what I want a James Bond game to be in my head. So I was like, I'll get it when it's cheap. I'm not doing a video on that just yet.
Yeah.
But there would definitely be, if I know, because I use Google Trends a lot. Google Trends will hidden gems here. You can search for every game, every channel, every whatever, and it will tell you what is trending at what point, how long it's been trending for, how the spikes work, what it did last year at the same time, etc. So you can see over winter what kind of games trend better, over summer, all that stuff, if you're looking for views. And if a game in particular is getting a lot of attention before it's released, I would do it. And it's backfired a few times. I did Valgard. I did Dragon Age Valgard. Luckily,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have a buddy that works for DICE, and I got that for free. But
Nice.
I was gonna buy it anyway, otherwise. But I nuked out Valgard in. I think I did like 2 stints of 20 hours. Finished the game in 2 days flat, and then spent a whole 24 hours straight editing it and released it 3 days later, and it bombed. It got like 3,000 views. I think it's at like 30,000 now. Like Evergreen helps it. Nothing ever bombs like over years. but initially it wasn't worth the payout. But other
Mm.
games have been, so it just depends. But I would definitely still do it as long as it's a game I still want to buy and want to play. There is a lot of pressure in do you want to do what you want or do you want to do what the audience wants? Because for a successful channel, you kind of need to do what the audience wants. But to keep yourself happy, there needs to be a good balance, doesn't there? If the audience is like, I want to see Super Meat Boy, and you're going, fuck that, it's yeah, where do you line up? It's
Do you
more
think that? Do you think there's a way to control your audience? Not like, like that, but in the sense of, I'm very vocal about, I'm never going to do Super Meat Boy. Like the people that watch the
yeah,
channel kind of, maybe that's where I'm at, sort of thing. But I'd say that everybody that watches, I'd say are very sort of like invested, maybe. Do you know what I mean? Like they're brought into
yeah.
it, if that makes sense. So it's
I
like, do you
I'd
think,
I'd say yeah, 100% you can control it from what you're doing as well. The kind of content you're getting. We've got very you know amount of games, all different kinds of games. You've got first person shooters, anime
yeah,
games, whatever, right? So it's kind of the worst thing to have. We were a victim of our own success with Ubisoft. So everyone subscribes for Assassin's Creed and Far Cry.
mhm,
So as soon as you don't do those games, people are like, "What happened
then
to your
what?
channel? It's not doing as well." It's like, well, the audience wanted those games, and we've run out of them. So it's like can't keep doing it again. So eventually, it does dry up. But if you go down the route of what you're saying of, I don't want to do those games, the audience will peter out. Like if you go on our analytics, under 18s is none. There's no under 18. Everyone that joins our stream is probably around in the 30s and at least like 25, and there's a lot over 40 that watch our thing. So we've got a dedicated fan base now,
Yeah,
but
that's
if you
good.
want to go viral, you need the kids, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like if you go on, I think our top video is Jordan's Star Wars Lego game. It's got like 900,000 views or something close to over like 3 years now, and it smashed it. If you go on the analytics for that, it's a lot of under 18s. So you need the people that are always on YouTube to watch the video in order for it to really take off. But it doesn't mean you can't have success in your own right with the audience you want that consistently gives you attention the whole time. There's a few guys you'll know them. I'm not going to name names, but they do the same stuff every time and it works because they get the same audience. Their views look identical every single video because it's the dedicated base. So you can definitely control what audience you want as long as you're stubborn enough to keep releasing the same content that you want. But
yeah.
you just gotta go. I might not ever get to that peak unless it's a bit of luck or algorithm luck or something.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting one for the UK at least, banning potentially kids from watching YouTube. A lot of
Yeah, it
channels'
won't affect my
viewership
channel.
might, yeah, exactly. I'm safe as well, but some channels might suffer just a little bit. So that's gonna be an interesting thing to watch unfold.
Yeah,
How much do you pay attention to your analytics then? I take it you're like balls deep into it. Because, mate, that's something I've never
you
paid
used to be.
attention.
I used to be really balls deep into it when it was not AI. When the algorithm was run by people, you could understand, you know, click through rate retention is all you needed really.
Mm,
It's you need someone to click it and then they need to be there long enough so YouTube go they like it. But and then it became your subscribers need to watch it. And if you because it only goes out to like 10% of your subs when you release a video. If that 10% don't like it, the video's dead.
mm,
It will try again at a later date. But it needs to hit that 10% because YouTube says if your own audience don't like this, why would we throw it to other people? Which I think is counterintuitive because it's going, well, my audience might not like this, but there's an audience that will. Why can't you throw it around until it finds it? But it doesn't work like that, sadly. So uh, I would say I'm not that invested in the analytics anymore because I don't get it. It's so hard to read what works and doesn't work. I've had like 14-15% click-through rates, um, and like half the video, like it's 50% to the end,
mm,
and it's done like 10,000 views, and I'm like, okay, like I've got 35,000 subs, like 35,000 subs. Does it have that amount of impressions? Like I don't know how it works. And then I've had videos where it's like a 1% click-through rate, which is dog. It's rubbish. It's terrible. It shouldn't work. And it's got like 100k views within like a couple of days, but it's never moved from the 1%. It's never gone 10% and down and down and down like it normally does when you get more views. It's just always been poor. So it doesn't quite make sense of how it works. So I've kind of given up. I've just gone, let's just make the best thing I can in my mind and what I think will work. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then on to the next one. Don't
Yeah,
regret it.
because mate, I had that
Yeah.
with the Minecraft e-girl video where it was like, I think it was like 10-15% click through rate, and like the average view duration was like over 50, and I was like, oh mate,
Yeah.
we're on to a winner here, and then YouTube was like, nah, we're not pushing it.
Yeah,
And
and
I
it
was
doesn't
like,
make any sense because by their law that should work.
yeah,
That's all they need. That's all that they asked for. But yeah,
I didn't
doesn't
know
make
the
sense to
AI
me.
thing they'd brought that in for the algorithm though. So now it's just
Yeah,
an absolute guessing game.
to a point. Yeah, it's very difficult to understand how it fully works. I've still got a couple people I know that work at YouTube, and they've just said like it's hard. It's a lot harder now because they're not in control of different aspects now. It's been handed over. A lot of companies are investing into AI, which I don't really like.
Nah.
So it's not, I don't think it belongs in a creative way personally, especially when like you make or break a video. Like how long have you spent on videos? If you do a GTA video or whatever, you do 100-hour game and make a video, people go, oh, you did 100 hour. You forgot that was 100 hours just of playing the game, not editing it,
Mm.
not packaging it, not thinking and brainstorming ideas, or however you write script, or if you don't write script, or the amount of thumbnails I've spent 20 hours on for it to die, and you've gone, no. I spent more on thumbnails than editing sometimes. So I spent a month editing certain videos and it's just done nothing, and then a week, and then a day, and the ones that you said earlier where it's an hour to record, hour to edit, those are the ones that do well, and you're like, what's the point in doing all the work? But yeah, it would my opinion is always put in the effort, because the one that does pop off that you've done the effort with will get you the subs and get you the push and feed into the analytic a lot better. It will work one day.
Yeah, I was just thinking it's like even when they perform shit, it's like it's just part of the back catalogue. So when that one video does
Yeah.
pop off and they go, right, let me see his channel, it's just like, there you go, you get a bunch
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah, I always think of it like a music artist when I've completely forgot his name. The guy that the lead singer with the Darkness, Justin Hawkins. He gets called a one-hit wonder a lot for I Believe in a Thing Called Love, right?
Did they do a
They are a
Christmas
very
song?
successful band. Yeah, he did that as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I'm
So,
sure.
but he gets labeled one-hit wonder a lot for the
Yeah.
Darkness. Bear in mind they've got like 1 billion albums and they've been touring for 20 years. But he said that's a privilege to be a one-hit wonder because it means you've smashed something to be so famous and recognizable. There's nothing wrong with being a one-hit wonder on YouTube either, and then just having consistent. You've seen so many channels get like out of nowhere like 500,000 views. You're like, what? Where's that come from? And then they've just built like a 10,000 subscriber base from it, and now they have a career on YouTube of just making little videos with an audience, and it's great. And that's a one hit to me. But that's great. Everyone needs that. Nothing wrong with it either.
Yeah.
From I guess the like your contacts and people that you know, you might be able to maybe explain some reasoning. But say this brand new channel uploads a video, and yeah, they get this 500,000 million view thing. What would have decided that back then if it is a new channel? Because it's kind of hard to
It will
gauge if
throw
it's
it
a
to
good
every
channel.
audience rather than
Right,
your
okay.
audience, because it doesn't. Yeah, you're more likely to blow up before 1,000 subs than after, oddly,
Right.
because it will where you've got an audience now, your subscriber pool. Say you've got 5,000 subscribers. If you release a video, those 5,000 don't see it immediately. A portion of it will. And if that portion successfully click it, it will go to the rest of them. If they successfully click it, it goes out further. And that's simple as.
Yeah.
If you don't have an audience, it just gets out there. It slowly gets out there, it like trickles out there, but it does get out there to everyone. And once it latches onto a group, YouTube go target that group and they just go crazy on it. And that's how you've seen a lot of these channels just go because they've nailed the marketing of the first video. But then if you notice the videos afterwards don't do so well because it might have hit the right audience once, but that audience doesn't like the next video because they've changed it completely. They have to stick with the same topic. You're a victim of your own success a lot of the time, sadly.
Yeah.
Which is why if you do different content, I always say make a different channel. It hurts you if you've grown something. But like if I was to make just random gaming, I'm not putting it on this channel because it's not relevant to people that love trophies. It's relevant to people it's generic gaming. I've got loads of channels I've got a retro channel where I just play retro games. I've got a channel for roguelikes where I'm just no editing, just me playing a level on something and I upload it. I've got a motorcycle channel that does well, and like nothing like that I would put on one. You know what I mean? Because it's not the same audience, and it's the same concept for a brand new channel as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very interesting. I know as well, just going back to the topic, I guess, of the competitiveness, it is like as well for a new channel. I've seen a few people that have found success within particular things. It's like, fuck, do I do the next one? Because I kind of didn't want to do that. I wanted to play something completely different, but you kind of want to cash in while it's hot to just
Yeah.
keep that momentum going. So yeah, it's a crazy place. Great position to be in to make the choice, but it must be super stressful as well.
Yeah, I mean, I did it with I got burnt out from playing like 6 Far Cry games in a row. I had to take a
Yeah.
massive break. I took a break, and then I was like, "Oh, poor me! I've got to stop playing a video game and making some
Yeah.
money." Like those videos, not to sound too, they made a lot of money on YouTube back then, like 3 years ago. Well, a lot of money,
Yeah.
in my opinion. It might not be to some people, but now if I do it, I'm like, I don't know how to work. I don't know. So it's
Mm.
yeah. Now I would kill for the opportunity to play them again. Like it's that kind, to get that kind of pull back when the audience was a lot fresher, which goes back to your competitive point of less people. I was Nick AR at home for a while, and
Yeah.
that easily grew the channel to what it is now. If I started now, it wouldn't. I no doubt I would have some success, but nowhere near what it was. The right time, right place is a lot of it, sadly.
Yeah, I do feel that do feel like you need to work hard, but I do also think it's just luck, whether it's your time to
But you'll
pop
see as
off.
well how many channels you see now than last year. Half of them are gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They were like,
yeah,
"This is hard work. This is long. I've run out of Spider-Man. I haven't got Spider-Man or a Spyro trilogy. I can't do this anymore. Lego games.
yeah,
Once they've actually got to the audience is asking for something, they're like, I can't do that, and then they've realised it takes 100 hours, or they have to go get an editor, which costs them money. Which, if you need to do that, go do it. But yeah, it's no easy feat. It all ebbs and flows. All trends, all categories, all niches go up and down constantly. If you're just persistent with it, you'll get success. I mean, look at you guys. You got an audience. That's success.
Mm.
I've got an audience. It's success. It's just
yeah.
what is success to you?
Yeah. I'm curious how you read like the Google trends and stuff like that. I'd be interested how you work that.
Yeah, we can go through it if you want at one point. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll show you.
But,
I'll show how I get my information. My secret
Yeah.
top drawer information that
That's
hasn't
it.
helped a lot of the times recently.
It sounds useful though. It's another tool, isn't it? Another bow
That's
in
all
the
it is. Yeah.
quiver, as they say. But just sort of rewinding a little bit, you mentioned about the Lego video being like one of the most successful on the channel.
Yeah.
How historically did it work on the channel? Obviously, there's two people making different videos. Is there a conversation of, right, I'm going to do this game, or is it, is it a joint thing?
Yeah.
Like, should we do this game kind of thing? Or Far Cry is popping off right now, but Lego could also be popping off. What do we do?
Back when Jordan and I started it, it was more just what do you want to play. It wasn't really anything more than that. We don't, went together at all like that. He just played what he wanted. We shared the account.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nothing, not really much of a conversation. He just got on with it, and we both were like more involved with the editing stages rather than the actually what game are you doing. So we would share thoughts and watch each other's videos and harshly critique them and slap them up and just destroy our confidence essentially of going that crap, that shit constantly until we
How it
kind of
should
just
be.
went that, yeah, just bullied each other into making as good as we could make at that time. And then if you look back at it now, we just both look at it and go, that's garbage compared to what we could do now. And it hurts because that's where the views are. People look at the channel and go, oh, these most successful videos are the worst videos. And you're like, no, they have funny elements to them, but the editing is poor in comparison and this sort of thing. So, but yeah, other than that, it was not really much of a discussion. Just play what you want, see what you want. We looked at trends a lot. If like most people, if a famous film was coming out, we would have a look at trends and see. Like when the Deadpool game came out, we thought we were geniuses, and then fucking 10 people a week before we did ours. I was like, bollocks. Everyone was genius. We were just, It's like that. So you can get lucky sometimes. You can get unlucky sometimes. But yeah, when it came to how we pick games, it was just what do you want to play. It wasn't any more of a conversation than that.
And in terms of like the editing, then would you? I don't know. Are you both working off like a separate computer, let's say, and then would you just like
Yeah.
share screen sort of thing? So it's just like
Literally,
your own
imagine you
video in a
both
way.
have your own channel, and then you're just
Yeah.
uploading it onto the same. Pretty much.
And what was, if you don't mind me asking, what was the? It's a great idea, sort of like fusing two people together, a bit like Dragon Ball Z. Like, what? How did that start? Come to fruition, should we say?
It just started because I was doing, as I mentioned before, I had like an MMA channel I was just ranting at. I
Yeah.
had very unsuccessful gaming channels of just putting out content, learning on the job, just what works, what doesn't work, seeing if I could get any views. And I wanted to do. We both platinum games and 100% games anyway, and I saw that market from other people, much like a lot of people saw it from channels after us, and even now they're thinking, "Oh, I could do it now." So it was just that, and I just said, "Do you want to do this with me?" And he was like, "Yeah," and we just did it. It was
Nice.
no more than I've known Jordan for 20 years, so
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's just that. But I can say as well on your podcast that he has officially left. It is just me going forward. So he's completely burnt out from gaming in general. It's not like the channel's done it to him. It's just in general he's having a better life like outside of it,
Yeah.
and he's just finding it like he doesn't have time to back into this. So if he wants to come back, you'll see him on a different thing. But he's done with NC for a while. So yeah, it will just be me moving forward.
Would you have him back if he said, "I'm getting the itch back"?
No, yeah, because
Yeah.
yeah, because he did ask me, am I rebranding if he left, and I said no, because it's built as a duo. It will be, he's left, but it's marketed as if I suddenly changed it to Norton's Platinums or something. Me and another Jordan in our Discord were talking about this. People wouldn't know what the channel was either. Maltesers doesn't change its name to Round Chocolate Balls. It's Maltesers. You know it's Maltesers. It doesn't matter who's part of the company anymore. If Bill Gates leaves, it doesn't become something else. It's still Microsoft.
Yeah.
So the channel is always going to be this to me. So it's how it's built.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But
Because
yeah, I take it back.
I thought you would just rebrand it if it was just you taking it. You'd
There's no point. I've got other channels for that.
yeah.
This is NC Project. This is I mean, we've both contributed 4.5 million views to the channel. There's like 9 million views on our channel. It's like I can't just wipe him off it.
Yeah.
So yeah, who's that? Yeah, don't know.
Would you, seeming as like the channel is, it is this duo, would you potentially, I don't know, would you bring in somebody new, or is it solely just going to be you?
Yeah, it'd be me. I couldn't do that. It was just because we're best mates. It's just that's all it is. It's just
works.
making videos. It's just making videos, games, and playing together. Like when he moved down from the Midlands. I live in Ipswich, and he stayed in my spare room for a year, and so we had a year together. 18 months ago, 2 years ago here,
Nice.
where he was making videos from the hall. So
cool.
we cracked out a lot of stuff back then.
Yeah.
A lot of late nights, in our 30s, a lot of late nights waking my missus up. We're just being proper nerds. So no, it's really good fun, but I couldn't replace him. If he wants to ever come back, then he's more than welcome. It's as far as I'm aware, like it was a sabbatical, but I think he's just burnt from it, sadly.
Yeah.
But it does do it to people, He's put 4 years of work onto it, and
hopefully he'll come back stronger. I think I've got hope. I believe that he'll be back.
Yeah, because you guys had your own podcast and stuff like that as well. You were doing.
Yeah, we gave it a go. It's just time. Like I work a lot of hours, and finding time for gaming is hard enough, let alone other aspects of it as well. And then when I do get a break, I like to go out on bikes and stuff, so I don't really want to spend all my time, doing something that might not get that much attention. But the podcast was really fun. I really was chasing a couple people that I was watching on YouTube a long time ago. Like that's why I got James on Mayor Hair Bear. Was like one of the first people, because I was watching Mayor when he had about, I think I was like his 14th sub on that channel.
Oh wow,
OG,
proper OG.
A long time ago. Yeah, because he was just doing retrospective reviews, and I loved them. absolutely loved him. And then all of a sudden, he just like was in the same niche. So I just started talking to him, and he was so friendly. So I was like, I need him on because I just want to chat to him. And he was a beast. So yeah, there's a few people I would like on, but if I got time to do it again, I would do it again. But it's just time. Time is everything. You know, I work 70 hours a week minimum doing my day job, so it's very hard to find time.
Because we kind of
So,
agreed when we started it. We were like most podcasts are like weekly podcasts, and we were like, we cannot fucking do a weekly podcast. Like, there's just no guarantee about it. That, so we're like bi-weekly. And that way,
yeah.
Yeah.
you're guaranteed to have played something. Because mate, there's some episodes we'll come in and I'll be like, I've had 2 weeks to play games and I've not even touched them. I've just been like, busy, and I need Leon to like carry that fucking section for me.
Yeah, it's one of the
Yeah.
things as well, which a lot of people forget when you're comparing yourself to other channels. Say you're going, how has he got success or how he hasn't? The amount of channels, and this is no hate on them at all, because I envy that they could do this at this age. A lot of these guys are 16 to 21. A lot of them. They all live with their parents and they have no fucking responsibilities, and they're making enough money from YouTube that it can actually like pay them to just do this. And they can pump out really good content because they understand what people want because they are that age.
Yeah, they are the audience.
No one wants to, like I always say, you want to watch people. I don't want to watch, with respect, an 18-year-old because I have nothing in fucking common with them. I'm nearly double the age. I have nothing in common with an 18-year-old anymore. However, I do want to watch you guys. I want to watch people late 20s to 30s to 40, whatever. I have way more respect. When I see Adam McDermott with a pint of Guinness, that's like perfect.
Mate, I've got
That's
his
what I
newest
want.
video on my watch later. I'm fucking
Yeah.
buzzing to sit through the Q&A.
But that's it. That's why I used to watch so many people like that. There's not many young guys I watch because their enthusiasm and like the meme culture and that kind of, it just, I don't get it, and you know it's not for me. I'm glad people like it. I can't be for me. So yeah, it's I'm fully on board with just
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think I tried it. It was just a bit too cringy, doing like the your mum jokes and things like that,
I
or like your
can't shout that
girlfriend.
loud.
Yeah, I was
Hey
like,
guys,
that's
I'm
not
not that
me.
enthusiastic. Yeah, I'm from
But
Essex. I'm not enthusiastic.
but I'd say I don't have any regrets in life. But one thing that I would change, and technically a regret, is like at university, that kind of young age that you mentioned, I was just dossing about. I mean, I had a great time, and I wouldn't change it. But I think, cool, if I started doing YouTube like 3 years ago, like I've always been a gamer, like why didn't I? Like you're an idiot. Like it was just a
Yeah.
time with nothing really happened. So yeah, it's definitely a good position to be in if you are a young creator. But then there's also a market for us old fellas, ain't there?
Yeah.
To think it. I'm wearing the hat to cover all the grey at the moment.
My missus keeps finding grey hairs. I'm like, no, I don't
I've got
have
a few
any.
in the beard now. It's fine.
Oh, no.
Like, mine's all like Mr. Fantastic grey, so it's all right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, sadly.
Right. Just trying to think. Should we move on to a little bit of a Q&A session? Have we covered everything
Yeah, I think
competitive
that's
about platinum trophy hunting?
pretty much for being competitive. I
Yeah.
mean, do you ever compare yourself to anybody else when you see trophy lists or anything now?
I don't think so. It's just
Yeah.
random. My stuff's so
Don't
random.
I don't really care, to be honest,
You'll
because I
you'll see
know
it
I've
on your
got
next live stream. You'll go, this is just the most random list of games you've ever seen in your life. Doesn't make
I
any
envy that
sense.
though. It's like it's different, isn't it? And just like learning about new things. Yeah, like I don't know. As I said, I don't like Super Meat Boy. It's really cool. Would I love to have it? I don't know, but I guess if from that point of view, like people would think it's cool, but it's like I wouldn't compare myself because I know I don't like it. But like I don't know, somebody that has Black Ops 4, for instance. I didn't like Black Ops 4 when it came out. It was just like it just was what it was. But I do envy the people that have the platinum trophy in a way. So I guess I kind of do. But I don't care enough to go out and change that. Like I don't want to sit through the game. I can appreciate it from afar.
The only thing I'll see, which I'm like get envious at, is see when you see somebody that's got like a full series of games done,
Mm,
where it's like they've got
that's
every
cool.
God of War or like every Wolfenstein, every Watch Dogs or some shit, and I'm like, fuck man, I'd love to get that done.
Free
But
Far Cry.
every Far Cry. But it's one of the ones where it's like there's just so much fucking time it would take up. That I'm like, I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
Because that's the thing as
Yeah, I've
well.
got
I feel like I mention it all the time, but let's see, when you're comparing yourself with other people, there is some people that trophy hunt where that is their fucking life, where it's like no social life, no work, they just trophy hunt. That's them. So you always got to keep that in
yeah.
mind when you're looking at somebody's trophy list. You're like, how many hours are you getting to spend every day grinding this shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I think I spend a lot of time, and then you see like some impressive
Yeah.
lists. You're like, whoa, buddy, that's so much cooler than me. I thought I was the shit, but clearly not.
Aye. Take us into the questions.
Yeah. So oh,
I need to pull
what
up the list.
I'm trying to think like what we've kind of touched on loads of various things, but take us back a little bit if you wouldn't mind. Childhood classics. What got you into gaming? Did you play something when you was younger, or is it more of a? I know you mentioned about the Xbox, but was there anything before that that you played
Yeah,
that got
yeah.
you into it?
First game I ever played was Sega Bass Fishing, whatever it would be,
Mm,
on the Dreamcast, like an old wrestling game, WWF wrestling games on the Dreamcast, and then it would have
Right.
been like N64 era, Pokemon Stadium.
Oh, that was a
Pokemon
banger.
Stadium might have been GoldenEye, and then it was that those were the games. I never owned any of it. It was always like go round someone's house or something and play them. And then the first console I properly got, think I had a PS1, but didn't really play it because I hate PS1 games, to be honest with you. I'm not a fan of Crash and Spyro. I don't like them at all.
what about Tekken?
Um,
Tekken was good.
yeah, Tekken 2. Yeah, Tekken 2 I played a lot of, to be fair. Yeah, I was
Metal Gear
always king.
Solid, Resident Evil. Mate, PS1 had some good stuff. Tomb Raider.
I would never have been able to have Resident Evil as a child. That would have
Yeah.
been I would have been beaten if I was caught with that. So yeah, the first proper like console that was mine, and not like the family's, was an
Yeah.
Xbox original, and it was Starsky and Hutch on that.
Oh,
Fable
mate,
1,
yes.
Fable 1. Yeah, those were the two games I got, which is why I know Fable 1 so well. And then Splinter Cell,
Yeah.
and that's just where Splinter Cell is like. There's a reason those two games are in my top 5 of all time, and they'll never leave it, because Sam Fisher is the greatest character in the history of gaming, in my opinion. Michael Ironside is the goat, so I adore that. And Fable 1, I can recite every word of that game easily, where 99% of everything is on it, and I love it. So yeah, that's the childhood games. Like what I remember playing so much
Mm.
is Xbox original stuff. Even though I was like already probably 8 or 9, I don't remember too much of playing earlier stuff. Maybe like the Tarzan Disney game on the PS1 or Rayman.
Oh,
I can never.
Rayman.
I
Yes.
could where you throw your fist at the
Yeah.
and at the crates. I remember that, but I could never get past like the second level, so it was just restart the game
Yeah,
and just do it again.
the furthest I would get, it was like some mission up in the clouds or some shit. That's
Yeah,
all I
I
remember.
think I
That was
remember
as
it.
far as I could ever get. I was shit at it.
Back when games were really difficult.
Yeah, it's like you get your 3 lives or whatever it was, and then it's like back to the start, buddy. And you're like, oh no.
Pretty much, yeah. And then someone chipped a PS2 and brought it round, and just game changer. Just
Yeah.
every like had those wallets where you used to keep CDs when you had a portable CD player.
Yeah, mate, I've still got
Yeah.
them. I still use them for like some games.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so exactly. It's just the big giant books of those. Some guy brought like, and he was just flicking through it. Which game do you want to play? I've got 1,000, and just he had everything, all Chinese burnt copies of them. Just unbelievable. So yeah, childhood games. That's all I remember from it, really, because
Mm.
it's where I started really falling in love with gaming, is Xbox original.
See, because obviously you were on Xbox, did you do all the Splinter Cell games?
Yeah, all of them.
100%? Yeah. Mate, I've
Yeah,
still got
yeah,
Double Agent I need to do on the 360. I think it's just hard
yeah.
to
Double
still go to.
Agent's got 3 versions as well. Every console is different.
Yeah.
It's different
Is it?
levels.
I knew there was,
Yeah.
you get version 1 and then you get version 2. I didn't know there was a third.
Is it just 2 then? Yeah. Because it's definitely on the GameCube.
Because
It's a different one.
the PS2 version is like the same engine as Chaos Theory.
That's
Whereas,
it. Yeah.
the 360 version
Yeah.
is like a new one.
It's a newer one. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
Double
it's-
Agent's a port game in my opinion, but I'd still play it all the time.
Yeah.
But the original 3, they don't hold up that well if you've never played them.
Mm.
If you go back to them now, they are quite difficult to play. You move there's this put it on professional difficulty, move a millimeter, they just turn around and get you.
Mm.
It's done. It's done. people can't survive those games anymore. So I'm still waiting for a remaster of something like that. But I don't trust the company that makes them to do it. So I would like someone else to do it.
Did you do
if they
the co-op of Chaos Theory back in the day?
Yeah. Tried the
Yeah,
yeah,
mate, that
and
was
then
the best. That's what me and my brother spent fucking like just
yeah,
countless hours on. I
yeah,
miss that
and then they made a
stuff.
really good co-op in Conviction and Blacklist as well. Which is weird to think Blacklist is the last Splinter Cell game. And it's like 2012 or 13. So
Yeah, I know. I went back a
it's a
few
long
years
time
ago
ago.
and done all the online trophies before the servers went down, but I've not
It's good,
done another playthrough since then. Get the clean up.
so good, so good.
Yeah,
No HUD. Do it with no HUD. Looks like a movie.
mate, I'll do that then. Just
Yeah,
just now that you've mentioned it, I'll get it
yeah.
back.
Honestly, you can't see your reticle, nothing. You just got to go for it. Learn the game, every movement of every character, of every enemy. Like,
So how did you get
it's
into like achievement hunting then on Xbox? What was the like game that started it for you?
that would have been Gears 1.
Gears.
Gears 1 on the
Brutal.
360. It would have been Gears 1, Modern Warfare 1
Mm.
/ COD 3 at the time, and then Halo 3. That kind of like era of it's that trilogy, wasn't it? Modern Warfare to Halo 3 to Gears 1. And because I got seriously on Xbox 360 when I was a teenager, and
Damn.
it was like one of the and you got a profile picture on the Xbox when you got it of Marcus Phoenix walking through fire, and it was back when you got stuff for actually getting
Yeah.
achievements. So I used to flaunt that. People are like, oh, he's got they know you've got that achievement based on your profile, but you can't buy it.
Mm.
So it was incredible. So I used to, because I was only spending my money on games to get the most out of games, I just used to try and finish everything I could on the game so I get my money's worth, and then I would sell the game to buy another one.
Mm.
And that's all I would do over and over again. And when I was that age, I was doing Thai boxing, and then when I'd come home, I'd just play games non-stop and try and shift it. And again, I wasn't that good at them, but after Gears 1, the game that it was probably BioShock, which is again why it's my favorite game ever made. I think it's the best game ever made. But yeah, I got everything off that because I think the only thing I couldn't do was all the audio logs like in one go
Oh right.
ever, because there's 150, and you just even if you've got 149, it doesn't save onto the next one. So back then, yeah, those sort of games got me into achievement hunting for sure.
Yeah. Mate, Bioshock's one of the games I've tried to get into a few times and I've just no, I don't know, it's just not grabbed me. Like it's one of the ones that should. Like it does tick all the
It should,
boxes
yeah,
when
it
I look
should.
at it on paper. I'm like, it should be getting me,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's never done it for
When
me.
you deep dive as well, there's a book called Rapture, which is all about Bioshock anyway, and it shows you
I
the
might have
world.
that book.
You got to read it then,
Mate, because I went through a random phase where I bought like a bunch of like, video game books. Like I bought all the Mass Effect ones, and then I
Yeah.
bought. Yeah, mate, I'm pretty sure I own Bioshock Rapture.
Yeah, it's very good, and it tells you all about how Andrew Ryan set up Rapture in general and what it's actually about, the segregation of it, how it goes tits up, and then where your character falls into it, and it's just without ruining anything, it's so good.
Mhm.
And when you play the game for the first time, obviously there's a section of the game where it turns and it blows your mind. But then when you play it again, throughout the whole game, you know what's happened and you know why it's happened. So everything, all the dialogue means something completely different because you know it's false or you know it's leading to something else. And it's such a good game. I play it at least once a year, no matter what,
Mm.
and I can run through it, and it's just the best thing ever. I love that game.
There's a question that we ask every guest, and it's
Mm.
if you could add like a platinum trophy to any game that doesn't have it, what would it be? So like maybe something for your childhood.
That's a great question. And a platinum for something that doesn't have it. I have no idea off the top of my head. That's a very good question.
Yeah, mate, I've got
Even though it has achievements, I might pick like Fable 1. I'd like to play that like
yeah,
fully
ported to
on
the
the PlayStation.
PlayStation.
But like the anniversary edition, like the remade everything. I'd love that. That'd be terrific.
You done it on PC, didn't you? The 100%.
I've done it on the 360 and PC, yeah.
Yeah,
Did it on PC for a video a few months back, yeah.
because I'd looked at doing that for a video a while ago, but it had the smart glass achievement on Xbox.
Not on PC, it doesn't. Yeah, on Xbox it does, not on PC.
Yeah, that was the only
Yeah,
reason
it's
I never done
unattainable
it.
now.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Because mate, there's a few Xbox games like that where I'm like, that'd be a class video, but then it's like,
But that's all right. You can still do it. Just rule that one out. It's still the 100% of what's achieved. You don't get a platinum on achievements,
yeah.
so I would still say it's 100% because you physically can't do it.
I feel
I
that's
think you
one
can
of
get
the
away with saying something's 100% on Xbox if it's unattainable because you don't get a bonus reward for finishing everything.
you think because mate, it's one of the ones where I've thought about it before for a few Xbox games, and I'm like, I'm just gonna get shit in the comments, being like, never 100% of it, still fucking 6 achievements or something. Because there was the Godfather 1. I was like, that'd be a
Yeah.
good video on 360. But there's DLC achievements, and also the Xbox store's gone, so you can't get it. So you reckon just go for it anyway?
Do what you want to do, man. If people, the thing is, any interaction's good interaction. At the end of the day, if people don't like it, then you can't please. If you try and please everyone, you'll please no one. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the audience that you want will like the video. If they don't like it, then they won't watch the next one, and you don't want them back anyway.
Yeah. No, it's true. Never.
I've got so much shit off so many videos, man. Don't worry about it.
What's like
So much shit.
the best hate comments you've had? Is there any that let's stand out?
Specky nonce, something like that. Some really bad ones. I got it actually pushed the video a lot. There's two that I can think of. They're not really that hateful. The first one was this idiot thinks Montana's in the south when I did Far Cry 5 because I said we're playing in the south and it's set in Montana. I thought the game was set in Texas. So I said the south. Turns out it's set in Montana, which is in the very tippity north. So everyone went, this idiot thinks it's in the south, right? And I got a lot of hate. Oh, English people don't know. Well, blah, 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 blah. The second one was how I pronounce Spanish words in Far Cry 6. So, like, I say chorizo instead of with a chorizo, you know, like a the and stuff like that. In Gorilla.
They're just pure
like,
nitpicking.
Gorilla, I don't know. I'm saying it the best way I know. I'm from Southend. Like, I have not got good enunciation in Spanish words. But all those comments push the video massively because it's getting so much interaction. So I welcome them on, but hate ones not really like hateful, other than just like a few insults. So it's not that bad.
It's a good little tip making mistakes in videos, because I did like that WWE video and I just said all of the wrestlers' names but said it wrong. So I was like John Cena. Like, just completely butchered all of the names because I've never done wrestling. I don't know what the fuck. Obviously, I know who John Cena is, but it's like some people in the comments are like, "Oh my god, like what
This
the
guy's a
fuck?" Like, and then they're
fucking
like that. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
some of them were like, "Yo, that's super disrespectful. That's like an accredited wrestler. Like, that's, as a professional wrestler myself, that's so disrespectful. You've mispronounced their name." And I'm like,
It's hilarious.
"You missed the joke."
Yeah, there's a really good Instagrammer YouTuber who does like CX content. He's a collector. Everyone might know him,
Nice.
but he's called Kale.
Yeah,
It's
we've
just
spoken
yeah.
about him before on the podcast.
Yeah, I think his stuff's really good because it's just whatever he does, he's just good at it.
I think it's
right?
fucking annoying, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's in your algorithm, so whatever he's doing,
No, he's not. I blocked him, mate. I blocked all
you blocked
fucking
him, okay.
12 of his accounts, and then he's fucking popping up, mate. I don't know how he just keeps coming up on my feed, but I blocked every single one of his accounts, and then it's like his girlfriend's account or some shit, and he's on the video, and I'm like, how the fuck does he keep finding my feed? He's not fucking haunting me.
He knows how it works. You should ask him about the algorithm.
Yeah, mate.
But he says words wrong every single video for the exact reason you just said. So like when he does his like trips to Tesco, he says Oreos, and people are like, "It's not Oreo, it's Oreo," like, and they just lose their shit.
Yeah,
hilarious.
I feel like that would work a lot more on TikTok though, when it's that younger audience, when you've rage baiting 8-year-olds, you know.
That's it. It's just forcing a comment by making a small mistake that you know is wrong, but it doesn't. You know, if you know it's going to get a comment out of it, it can help. But
I think my next video, I'm just gonna do it completely wrong. Like, I'm just gonna talk about a trophy for a collectible, but then it's be like, I don't know, you shot somebody in the head, and just completely just do it, just mess up a video. No, I've never seen that before. I feel like that'd be quite interesting.
Why not?
Mate, you were getting a lot of engagement on your James Bond stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, yeah, interesting, that one.
Yeah, rage baiting.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it rage bait though when you're just pointing out the obvious? We've all got eyes, and if you've seen it, the fire does look like a PS1 fire. Like, can we not? Can we not admit there's no rage bait there? It's the truth.
But,
Well, I've not really seen any of it still.
I,
There's-
mean,
Staying
I
away.
would say don't watch any of my stuff associated to it because it might ruin it a little bit for you.
yeah.
Sorry.
See, how open are you with like people in work and stuff like that, your personal life about the YouTube channel? Do you tell anybody, or is it like a private, like secret?
No, people know. Yeah. People know I do a lot of this stuff. I have to put it on my tax form anyway because I'm self-employed. So
All right.
that's something. Yeah, everyone knows because I've got loads of channels and one of them's a motorcycle channel, so I actually need to tell people about it to get like I've got a sponsorship with a bike company that lends me bikes to test.
Oh, nice.
So stuff like that, people got to know. So it's not something I'm really private about because other than like you'd be embarrassed by it for some reason, which I'm not. It's pretty much it. If someone asks, "Can I see a video that I work with?" I'd send them a video. I'd be like, "Cool, another view."
What video
Like
would you send?
no one's ever been. Any whatever they
Just
want.
a
To be
random.
honest, I've got a guy at work that watches. I do a lot of contracting for a company, and one of the guys there is a massive gamer, but he watches my channel with like 800 subs, which is retro videos, and he was like checking out SSX3 and a few other like Colin McRae games and stuff like that, and just like addicted to watching those. And I was like, cool. And then he saw NC Project and looked at a few of those and said these are really good. Just goes down that list. So sharing it's good. I think you should let people know if they're interested. Share it. If they're not interested, makes no difference, does it? Unless you're embarrassed by it, which I'm not.
Yeah.
It's been too many years.
How long have you been doing YouTube for? Like just
This
the
channel
NC
or in general,
project?
NC, I think it's nearly 4 years. It's like 3 years, 11 months, or 10 months
Yeah.
since this channel opened. Yeah.
I don't know. I've always
Yeah.
just kept my YouTube private. Like, like, there's very few people in my real life that know about it because I'm like I just like keep it. So I'm quite a private person, to be honest. So that's
Mhm.
kind of why I just keep it hidden away.
I think
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well, like your friends aren't your audience, so it's almost
Yeah.
obviously
There's-
some friends might be interested in like a specific thing about it, so like great, but yeah, it's like conscious, it's I don't know, it's like if you're selling something, if you're selling a t-shirt, a particular way, but your friends wear suits, it's like, well, you're not my audience, I'm not going to tell you about it.
Mm,
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
yeah.
Yeah. I always tell people as well because they say, "Oh, I'll sub to your channel," and I'm like, "Please don't.
Yeah.
You're
Don't
gonna fuck
sub
up the
unless you."
algorithm.
Yeah. Don't sub unless you're going to watch them. Like genuinely, that goes to any audience member. I love any sub I get is great, but I'd rather have 1,000 subs with 1,000 dedicated members than 100,000 subs and 1% watch it. It's just after
yeah.
1,000 subs, it's a vanity thing. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you got. Well, it matters probably to 1 million, but I, I've got loads of channels that are whooping me in numbers, and they've got 2,000 subs, which is plenty. It's all you need.
Mhm.
As long as you've got an audience, the algorithm helps all channels now fairly equally, other than to a point of that 10% of your own audience when you release a video.
Yeah, 'cause
You do have an advantage, but not a crazy advantage anymore. Hence, you're seeing a lot of lower subscribed channels just smash it up. Whereas it used to be a monopoly of you got more subs, you will get more views, but it
Mhm.
is not that case anymore. I mean, otherwise I'd be laughing.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I feel like, see, maybe like 2 years ago, every video that was getting recommended, it's like every single channel has like over 100k subs. Whereas
Yeah.
nowadays it's like, mate, I'll get recommended like somebody's live stream that's finished
Yeah.
that's got 0 views and they've got 2 subs, and I'm like, how the fuck did this end up getting pushed, kind of thing? Like you see
Yeah.
so much smaller channels nowadays.
It's giving everyone a boost,
Mm.
but you get less videos recommended to you now on your page anyway because you've got shorts on your page.
Mhm.
So you've got less less long form content. I don't watch shorts. I've got no interest in shorts. So I wish I could take those off my homepage and replace them with you guys content. Because like for example, I could have some random Andrew Tate video plugged up there that's just got 11 million subs or views, so it targets every audience, and that's on my homepage of MNC Project, where I'd rather trophy video that I can actually watch, sit down, enjoy, consume, and learn from, and then push some aspects of it into my own content if it's good.
Yeah, because
So
even see showing the less videos, like they've made the thumbnails so much bigger as well. Like a lot of the
yeah,
time, I'll put it on my TV in the background, and it's like on the main thing. There's only like 3 videos at a time you can see,
yeah.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
So your thumb has to be like spot on now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got to be good.
yeah. You can see why so many people pay for thumbnails, because you could probably make one for very, very cheap. And
I wouldn't know where to start. I'd love to pay somebody to do it because my thumbnals are shocking. But it's
Yeah, mine's
like,
on
just
there.
go on Fiverr.
Oh,
yeah, but
we've had bad
we've
times.
been on Fiverr.
We had bad time
Oh,
at
okay.
Fiverr.
Yeah,
We paid a
so it's
few
like,
people to do
Where
like
most people go.
a
Yeah.
channel, would you call it, like mascot kind of thing when we started the podcast, and they were just shit. I think we had to get like 3 refunds or something like that, 3, 4 different refunds.
yeah.
Or like you've just completely ignored everything we've said. That is fucking
Yeah.
bad.
Finding the right person then, yeah.
But mate, Merlin he's been paying a guy to do thumbnails and that's been doing well. Like his
Oh,
thumbnails
has
are,
he?
and it's only like £6 a thumbnail, which I was like, mate, that's fucking good.
Yeah, I did notice that his flow of thumbnails has changed up. I was like, nice. Because he like his challenge is just absolutely insane. Like if there's one person that I could if I could magic up and give them like 100k subs and 100k views every video, I'd be like, give it to Merlin right now because he just does fucking insane shit. I'm just like, he needs more eyes on him. Like it's crazy the stuff he gets up to. That's
Yeah.
that's enough glaze for Merlin. Anyway.
You get
So yeah, I got more.
any questions?
As always, yeah, yeah. What are your goals for YouTube? Sort of when you started, let's say the NC project channel, did you have a particular goal in mind? Is it, 100k subs? Is it, just stay true to yourselves and upload and what you want sort of thing? And yeah, like where you're at now, is there any sort of upcoming things that you might want to achieve?
That's a great question. When we started, I think the original plan was, let's just see if I can make a successful thing in gaming. And then I think we got monetized within like 3 weeks.
Damn.
And then, yeah, and we got 10k subs, I think, in 6 months originally, because right time, right place. Like if you watch the content, it was just like the only content available for those games. So, it's that kind of aspect. And then it very quickly changed, because when we hit that, it was more, oh, should we try and make a little bit of side money for this? And then you did make a bit of side money for it, but then you mentioned it at the start, where you kind of get burnt out a little bit from just pumping the same regurgitated thing over and over and over again. But I think the goal now is just, this is my hobby. It's one of my hobbies. It will always be one of my hobbies. So it's just, I love I'd rather edit than play the game. I love editing. So my whole thing is, I can't wait to edit the video and make the thumbnail as an ex-designer. That's all I like to do, really. So my goal would be more just, let's make some cool content that people enjoy, and that's pretty much it, because that's the reason I have so many channels. It's not like a vanity thing of, I want people to watch me. It's nothing like that. It's just, I enjoy making content that's useful to people, which, if you watch a lot of the videos that I make, they're not really like about the game too much. It's more just, this is here's the trophies, this is what it's about. I try not to like rope someone in and show something else as much as I can. I have done it a couple times, but you can't help it sometimes. But as long as it's like it benefits someone, that I'm great with that. I think the newest video, I hadn't uploaded in a few months, and I uploaded last week. A game called V Rising, which I really, really enjoyed, because I was like, I hadn't played a game for a little bit. I started playing Ghost of Yotei, and then I'm a huge Kurosawa fan in movie wise, so I was like putting it on Kurosawa mode immediately, so all in black and white. I wanted to do it a different way to everyone else has done it. So, going back to another thing you said of, if there's so many of the same game on YouTube,
Yeah.
how do you, because
Yeah, try and
that's
stand
the
out, be
competitive
different.
part. Yeah, you've got to kind of take it in a different way. And even if people don't watch it, at least I've done something different and I'm happy with it. So even if
Mhm.
it doesn't, I've done loads of videos where they've just not done well, but I'm still really happy with the video. So I don't, it's not a regret. Maybe I regret the marketing aspect, but I'm glad the video's done and it's out there still.
Mhm.
So I think moving forward, as long as I can produce those kind of videos, they may not be the best in the niche, but they're, you know what you're getting if you watch one of the videos. So as long as I can keep making those, I'm very happy, because the aim is just to have like an insane collection, you know, at the end of it, of quality, because there's a lot of crap on there that I'm trying to erase through just. I'd rather spend more a week. You know, if you've booked a schedule of going, I was trying to get, when we started, like we are trying to do a video a week because there was two of us, so 2 games a month
Mhm.
was all you had to do personally, and we managed to do that for like 6 months straight, of a game a week, non-stop, a platinum a week, which is like, it's illusions that's one every other day, you know, like, or at least a video every day.
Yeah.
But uh, we did an actual game ourselves every week, which is I think why we progressed so much, because it was like, you knew you were getting a weekly video of something good. But that's not really achievable for me now, because it's, again, time. So as long as I can make a good quality video within, you know, a certain amount of time, I'm happy. That's all I'm after. I don't care about subs. If you want a sub, awesome. I don't care about the sub number at all. I don't care about the view number that much. A little bit. If it goes like, if I get absolute fuck all views, it's not an audience problem. It's a me problem. I've done something wrong. People don't want to watch that. It's not going to be, because the Fable video kicked. It did really well, and that's because I checked how on the Google Trends how well the new Fable was being searched, and it was off the charts. So I knew I could crack that game out in 15 hours, which I did. All achievements done, and then new video, get some views. But I also got to play one of my favorite games of all time. So as long as
Yeah.
I can keep doing that, I'm happy.
I've got see with the trend thing. Have you ever like done a video and then like you've recorded it, you've edited it, it's ready to go, and you just hold off and wait for like
Yeah,
Google Trend to tick and then push it?
yeah,
All right, because
yeah.
I might do that
Did
then.
that. Did that a few times, but it's so hard to hold on to finished content.
Mm.
It's so difficult. You just want to go, go, release. So yeah, I cannot remember what I did that with. It might have been Death Stranding 1. I released the video when the second game got its announcement trailer, and within a week I think it hit 200k. And that was like in between, like we had a few videos where I think Jordan had done Kingdom Come 1, which did very well.
Mm.
Or it might have been like Kingdom Come 2, but I did, like, I platinumed every PlayStation game from every generation. I did Splinter Cell Conviction achievements. I did The Saboteur, like a
Oh, what a
few
classic.
odd games. Yeah, great one. Remaster, please. But I did like loads of those, and they all were like in between 5,000 and 10,000 views for our channel, which is like, it's good. It's like a good baseline. I'm more than happy, not greedy at all.
Mm.
There's still 5,000 people click that video to me. It still blows my mind, even that. But then that one just went 200k because it was so searched. It was being recommended on everyone's sidebar from trailers and all different bits because it's brand new, and there's not many videos on it as well because it's a very Marmite game.
Mm.
So yeah, the Google Trends is, you've got to be very patient with it, and you've also got to see the trend. If you can see the bar doing this, quickly get on board to meet it here as
Yeah,
your
meet
end
it at the
product.
peak.
But it's very difficult if you work if you don't do this full time.
When you've
It's
got a real
really
life
difficult.
going on.
When you, exactly, it's not, that's one advantage I would say to all the younger creators is you've got us beat for that. For time, you've got us all beat, because there will be a time that if you're not successful, you will have to get some form of work to pay for something. So
Yeah.
we've got mortgages, man. It's tough. So yeah, I'd say Google Trends is. I'll show you what I do on it anyway.
Yeah,
At some
okay.
point.
It's something I've
It's
never
good.
even like. I've heard of Google Trends, like just like people searching, like googling shit,
Yeah,
obviously. But it's never occurred to me using it for
Yeah,
like
me neither.
content kind of thing.
it's
It
free as
makes
well.
so much sense now that you've said it. You're
Yeah,
like,
it's one of the
ah,
ones. It's like
yeah.
that's really obvious, isn't it? Actually.
Yeah. Actually,
It's
can you
not.
cut
I
this
don't
out
know
from the
anyone else
pod?
that uses it.
We don't want anyone else to know. Let's
Yeah,
cut this
let's cut
section.
this.
We got a gatekeep.
I'm not bothered. Anyone can use it. Still got to make good content
Yeah.
at the end of the day, haven't you?
Yeah, of course.
See, when, like, who did you used to watch on YouTube? Like, before you get into making content?
Oh God. Well, when I was like a teenager, I remember watching like you got you had like Tobuscus, stuff like that.
Is he
Remember
like a
him?
pure raging racist now or something? Is he went off a
Probably. I
deep
think he
end?
got cancelled a few times. Yeah. They
Yeah.
used
I
to
saw
make like
something the other day,
literal
yeah.
videos and stuff like that. I'm trying to think. Yogscast,
Oh yeah.
stuff like
Simon
stuff
and
like that.
those.
Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much it. I didn't watch a lot of stuff, to be honest, on YouTube. It was more like watching MMA fights that had been uploaded illegally.
Who's your
Well,
who's your
that sort of
goat
stuff.
in the UFC?
Demetrius Johnson,
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse, yeah, and then
Yeah.
GSP.
I'm a
think, yeah.
GSP man. I always go GSP. He's my boy.
Yeah.
I love him.
I've got signed shirt from GSP from when he fought Matt Hughes for the second time, which is
Mate,
cool.
I can't remember if I was talking about it on the podcast, but there's a UFC glove getting sold,
Mm.
and it's signed by Bisbin in GSP, and I was like, I think it's £200 or something, and I was like, I keep seeing it, and I'm like, oh, did I pull the trigger? Like, I pure want to buy it.
I got a lot of full signed fight card posters in the loft.
Yeah.
And my MMA channel was sponsored by Full Reptile, Dan Hardy.
Oh, was
So
it? Mate, fucking nice.
yeah, it was like all my tops are still like free Dan Hardy stuff, all Full Reptile. So I still got so much stuff. So yeah, he was my guy. He got me into combat sports when I was 10. So
Because he's English, so dinner as well.
he is. I saw one of his his fifth ever fight, I think. I saw it in person when I was 10 years old, and then the next day I was training. So, and then I met him a few times, and then I interviewed him on my podcast on that one a few times.
Do you still
And,
make videos on the MMA channel?
nah,
No,
not
it's
at all.
dead. Mate, I would
I haven't for
check
2
that out as
years
well.
now. Yeah, I mean, you can go back and have a look. Like they averaged about 500 views a video, but I used to make 7 videos a week. So
Yeah, just pump them out.
it was like fight predictions. It was podcasts with fighters because I used to train at all the guys. I just ask them, "Do you want to pop on a podcast with us?" And they'd say, "Yeah." And then grow a channel like that. I think that got monetized. That's like a couple thousand subs, but it was just me ranting. When I was done ranting, I stopped uploading.
Yeah.
So
Because it
yeah.
was MMA. No, it wasn't the MMA Hour where I won it. I watched a bit of that, but there was, I forget what it was called, but it was like Helwani, Luke Thomas, Chuck Mindenhall, and there was somebody else. It was like 4 of them would sit at a table and talk.
Okay.
I'd watch that podcast and then Morning Combat with Luke Thomas.
Morning Combat with Luke Thomas. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other one that
Luke's
I
an
would
odd
watch.
fella.
I like Luke.
He's got some crazy ideas.
He's getting right into his politics now. I think he's kind of gonna shift away from MMA soon.
Yeah, I think the UFC in general's not what it was.
Yeah,
so.
it's just proper since. But
It's
is
like
it
8. There's
TKO?
8 fighters I would watch genuinely. Get off my seat to watch now. Whereas it used to be just all of them.
Yeah.
Everything. It's watered down a lot now.
Mate, I can't remember who I was. Somebody on work I was talking about it, but I was like, mate, I used to watch like the entire prelims and the main card and everything. I'd watch like the Facebook prelims back in the fucking day. I'd watch everything. Whereas now it's like, mate, I don't even know if I'm gonna stay up till 3 o'clock to watch it. Like, fucked. I'll just.
Best thing
I'll
to do
catch
is
the
go watch
clips.
like Cage Warriors in person. I used to have a media pass, so I'd go like to the Octagon side, the Cage Warriors, and do some interviews and stuff.
But even then,
seeing it there is so much better.
there was a Cage. Was it Cage Warriors? It was either Cage Warriors or there was another one. It was in Glasgow. Must have been Cage Warriors. But mate, it was fucking expensive. It was like the shit seats were like 60, £70 or something. And I was like,
really?
Yeah, I was on
that seems high.
Paying that. Aye. Especially
standing in London's like 12 quid, and then seats are normally like 30 in like the
that's-
Indigo or something like that.
for Cage Warriors.
Yeah.
Mate, why is it so much more cheaper? Mate, I swear it was Chris Bungard.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of the cards he was on. It was in Glasgow, and I was like, mate, I'd be down to, because he was on the.
Might be down to the venue rather than anything else.
No, it might be the venue, because he was on the Leather podcast. Him and Paul Craig. They were doing the podcast. Yeah, big bear Jew.
You got a similar beard to him.
I'll take that as a compliment, mate.
Yeah, absolutely.
But mate, we've proper fucking derailed here. We're talking about everybody else's fucking podcasts.
Sorry.
Mate,
I'm into too many things. That's the
I know
problem.
we're fucking derailed. Mate, I don't really get to talk to many people that are into MMA. I feel like,
I've
Yeah.
got an MMA thing. I'm gonna get involved.
oh, let's go.
And have any of you watched the PFL MMA stuff,
Of course.
or is
Yeah.
that too? Yeah,
No, I don't think
Yeah.
'cause-
Hardy's the director. So yeah.
I've seen clips of it, but I've never like watched the full event.
They're changing their name again though.
are they? Yeah, because I have you heard of a fighter Simeon Powell?
Mhm.
Yeah, went to school with him. So like it was crazy when he had like one of his big fights, just like all around the mate's house, casting it to the TV, being like, "Fuck."
Yeah, he's good.
It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, when
Anyway,
you see
that was
people you
me.
know
We'd stay
fight,
relevant.
it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't know anybody. There's a guy, Reese McEwen, who's where I'm from,
Mhm.
and he would come in. There was like a basketball class thing that was on. I'd see him all the time. Well, not all the time, but every once in a while. And I'm like, it's kind of mad that I've seen you on the TV, and then you're just fucking walking past. But
Have you had anybody like recognize you from the channel in real life? Speaking of seeing someone on the TV and in person.
No.
No.
yeah,
No, there's
How do
no.
you think
There's
how do you think you'd like react to it? Do you think it'd just be like, I don't know?
awkward probably. The
Yeah.
closest thing I've ever had to me is in MMA stuff. Like I was at the Indigo, and Dan Hardy walked past while I was in a queue for Cage Wars. He went, "Oh, you're right, Liz," and everyone went, "How the fuck do you know?" How the fuck?" And that was it. Like, that was
Yeah.
it. That's it. End of. That's the best I've ever had. Yeah.
oh,
So
mate.
no, I'd be so embarrassed. I'm sure.
Are you kind of like introverted then? Would you
I'm
say?
not shy at all,
No.
but I'm not like putting myself out there in public. Like, but I'd happily confront someone for anything. I'm not. I would
What's
say
that?
I'm like somewhere down the middle.
Yeah, there's a name for it, isn't it? 'Cause it's like I'm the same. I'm very reserved, but I feel like if you need to do something, then you will. But it's just like someone
Yeah,
else can do
I
it.
could talk to anyone about anything, but
You're
I'm
not
not
looking.
shy.
Yeah, you're not looking to be centre of
Yeah,
Yeah.
attention.
no, exactly. Yeah. I'm not in a party. I wouldn't be good though. Like I'd be in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, I'd feel awkward.
That's
But
where
in
it's at
this,
though. Those conversations in the corner. You meet some really interesting
yeah,
people.
looking at my shoes.
I say this as a fellow
Checking the weather
corner
up.
person.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's not updating.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, gentlemen, what have we been playing recently, gaming wise? What have we been up to?
Oh, I forgot about this section. This is our podcast.
This is a
isn't it?
gaming podcast.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about it.
You're on
I would say,
GTA 4 now.
yeah, I was gonna say I've not really been able to do much gaming just because I've had just a very busy schedule recently. I've just put platinums down in a weird way. Like I've played a bit of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I might have mentioned that on the last pod because they'd done the streamline progression, but I've still not cleaned that up fully. I just dabbled. Went back to Skyrim on the PS3 just as a one-off because I just wanted to feel a bit of nostalgia. Kind of tempted to maybe actually clean that one up because it was a blast. I did get the platinum in Fall Guys, so new video coming out on that very soon. And then yeah, like trying to clean up the Lego Batman, but it's just chipping away at it. Like there's a bunch of open tabs in my head, which is quite draining to an extent of like, right, I need to go clean up Batman, then I need to go and clean up Pragmata. And it's like, I've got this idea for another big challenge video that I don't think's been done to my knowledge on YouTube yet, but it's just kind of axing away at these games that do take like a bit of time. So it's like I'm kind of just in big project mode, but it's also how do I get stuff out in the meantime. Bit of Outriders here and there, and then yeah, started GTA 4 today. And I will say this: I scheduled the GTA 4 stream, or I had it like planned to do before they announced the pre-orders. I don't know what it is with my luck when I either upload a video or
Oh, the GTA
something
6.
happens. But
Yeah.
yeah, like the Google Trends were trending. So yeah, played GTA 4, but that was off the back of my recent video, like amazing games that I can't platinum. And I was like, wow, GTA 4 is like a banger. How did I not realize this? Obviously, I was too young to ever take in the story or understand it. So I was like, right, let me make sure that I play the story as an adult because it's going to be relatable, isn't it, to an extent?
Yeah, it's
So
nice and depressing.
Yeah, so that's been me. I don't think I'm going to be playing much in the next few weeks either, unfortunately. Busy
Next week we're
busy
busy.
bees. Yeah, but yeah. What have you gents been up to?
I've only got the one platinum. I also done Fall Guys.
Woo.
Mate, I only had to clean it up. I think it was like 13 and a half hours or something like that, grinding the season pass, which was just jumping on, doing my dailies, and then leaving. But I
Yeah.
get that done. So that's a wee 10 out of 10 ultra rare that was very easy. And then played some Fable 2 for a video, which I'm like halfway through editing. So it should be up before the podcast. It's the Bonnie Blue achievement. So I'm speedrunning the Bonnie Blue achievement in Fable 2. There's an achievement called the Swinger for
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
I forget what the exact description is. It's like have a debauched bedroom party or some shit. So it's me
Yeah.
speedrunning through trying to buy this book so I can learn the fucking sex techniques to handle two men at one time. So that's the. And then I need to try and find two men, which was very fucking difficult because everybody's like, "No, we need to wait till marriage," and I'm like, "You fucking bunch of prudes, man." So, but aye, that's that's the only two games that I've been playing recently.
You know they've got rid of that in the new Fable.
Aye, they
You're not
must
going to
have.
be doing that. Yeah, there's no way. No. Trying to think what I've been playing now. I've been playing Lego Pirates.
Oh,
What I'm doing is getting the games off of my list to sell. So I'm like playing them in order, like they're on there.
mm.
Because it's on PS Plus. I'm playing Spider-Man 2 finally.
I didn't know
Nice.
that
Which
got put on
is
PS Plus.
it's very average.
I
I'm
know.
like not a huge fan of those Spider-Man games. I think they are so overhyped. I think they've got good combat, but I don't think they're that great. Personally, I think they're like a 6 or a 7 out of 10. But this one is like really good combat. I'm enjoying the combat, but I think the endless pointless missions are just terrible. Like the side stuff is so awful. But the combat does save it. And then like grind survivors and a few other things like that, like my roguelike stuff. I like cracking through. So
Yeah.
that'll be part of a backlog video, and I've got a few other like WRC games. I've got 1 or 2 trophies left on that I want for the backlog videos. So it's just ongoing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just
Spider-Man 2018 and Miles Morales I enjoyed, but Spider-Man 2, I felt like I was forcing myself to get through it. I didn't enjoy it as much as the other two.
Well, that's a victim of its own success. It was just so hyped up, and I don't think you're ever going to kind of capture that special feeling that the first one and Miles also delivered.
See, I didn't like Miles Morales.
Mate, I thought
See,
Miles
I
Morales
really,
was the best.
yeah, I like that
see,
one.
Yeah, I didn't like that one at all. I was like, thank God it's 8 hours, like in my head. But I also was so against paying like 60 quid for so long for that game. So in the end, I think I paid like £30 for it and then sold it immediately, just because I was like, I want to play it because I think I liked the first one because it was like fresh and it wasn't too long. So I'm enjoying the second one, but I don't like games where you play as 2 characters, and I'm never a fan of that. So that's why I don't like GTA 5 at all. I hate 3 characters. I'm not into that. So I don't like going back and forth. I just feel like, can I keep playing one please all the time? But you got to do both for side stuff. So, but it's all right. Like I'll get through. I didn't want to pay for it, which is why I'm doing it while it's on essential or
Yeah.
plus, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend actual money on the game.
So they platinums recently then
No, I don't think so. Other than V Rising.
Oh, V Rising.
That was the last one I got. Yeah, I think I've only got 2 or 3 this year.
Oh, damn.
So I've got a few on Steam. Like I do a lot. Like I've got 115 plats on this account, but I've got like, if you look at like achievement stuff as well, it's like a big list. So I don't really count that on these things. It's a platinum podcast.
Yeah.
right.
Mate,
What's an Xbox? It's dirty.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think
PC's one
we
of the
should
ones.
save that energy for the Switch.
Oh yeah, Nintendo.
Sorry, continue.
Mate, PC's one of the ones I've wanted to try and do some videos on because I feel like see just the amount of games you've got.
Yeah.
There's just so much.
But you got to remember as well, some of those games that you're like, oh, the platinum's only this. But when you go on like Steam or something, it's got like 300 achievements. You're like, ah, crap.
Yeah, I don't
It's
think I
just
would go for the 100%. I think I would just do the like getting hard achievements or random achievements.
yeah,
But there was
yeah.
one in oh fuck, I remember I sent it to you, Leon. This is like fucking 6 months ago. But it's like Hearts of Iron or something like that. It's like a World War II game. It's like a
Oh
strategy.
yeah.
But it's like fuck it, Adolf Hitler comes back to life or some shit. It's a super rare trophy. And I was like, I feel like maybe do well view wise. It was some mad random title. And I was like, so you just try to get obscure stuff that nobody else
Should
has
do
done.
that. I did that for Sniper. I did a video called "Killing Hitler for Trophies."
Yeah, mate,
And
I
it was
done.
just the DLC of just smashing him in every way possible.
Yeah, mate, I done the exact same. I can't remember
Yeah.
what a title that is. But yeah, Sniper Elite 4, I think it was. It's the one
Yeah,
where it's in
the
like the
best one.
submarine base.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mate, I done
yeah,
that one.
yeah. That's a great one.
Yeah,
Where you drop the submarine on him.
and actual,
Like,
I can't
put
remember
a
if
bomb in his fucking
and
food.
his soup.
In
I
his
think that,
soup.
I think
Yeah.
that's my thumbnail is him pulling it out the wee soup grenade, and then I
I
put
think
like a
mine's
wee
like just
platinum
a
trophy.
picture of Hitler with a bullet in his head. But that's a video which did like better than like what did Red Dead 1 took me like 50 hours to play. I love Red Dead 1. I love the Wild West stuff.
Mm.
I'm a huge Clint Eastwood movie fan as well. So I was like remember playing it back on like PS3 era, like the 360 era. So I was like I'm going to do it again, but I didn't want to do the online stuff, so I waited for the PS4 copy that came out. Did that. Did not enjoy it past the story, like the collectibles and the challenges and stuff. I was like, I hate this. And when I released the video, I like that video. I'm so proud of because it's got so many references to like A Fistful of Dollars and a lot of Eastwood films, and it got like 3,000. It did worse than like V Rising's just done. It's like got no views at all. Like I do like a ranking video, which I expect nothing from because it's just a bit of fun,
Yeah.
and that like soared past it, and I was like, all that work, like it took like 100 hours to do that and the video, and I was like 100 hours for like £4 if you're looking at it that way.
Yeah.
Like the hour per to money ratio is like terrible, and I wanted to do it, but like those sort of things I would think twice about now.
Yeah.
They're just not good for your time, are they?
Because I thought a video where I would, because I'm pretty sure I own all the DLC for it, but it would be speedrunning killing every Hitler. So like going through every
Yeah.
Sniper Elite, just like speedrun how quickly I can kill them all.
And
Do
he's
that.
in all of them, right? Like
Yeah,
from 3
I don't know
onwards,
if
is
he's
it?
in. I think from 2 onwards he's in them all.
Is it 2?
I think
Yeah.
1, which is on PC. I don't know if he's in it because I've never played it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Target Führer's kind of just been like a DLC in all the
It's
Sniper
such a
Elite
good
games.
DLC though.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking shooting them in the
On
balls.
my video as well, I was like, I couldn't find him for ages because I was playing on authentic as well, which is the greatest way to do it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, he just fucking runs past me, and I was like, "Is that Hitler?" And it's so notably Hitler. Like,
Yeah.
it's
See, like
so
Hitler or
funny.
Charlie Chaplin, it's one of the fucking two. It's just run
Yeah,
past.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna
Got a
bet.
disguise on, fake moustache.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's worth playing for anyone that hasn't done it though. It's the greatest thing.
Yeah. Mate, that's how I found out he's only got one test go. I never knew that. He was playing the
Yeah,
DLC.
yeah.
I
Shoot
was
his
like,
one testicle. Yeah,
Yeah.
get a trophy.
but what videos you
great.
got coming up? You got any in the works?
Yeah, so I'll be doing the Lego game I'm doing because Batman at the moment is trending so high. So I was like, let's do a underrated. So it'll be called like I Platinum the most underrated PS3 Lego game or something like that.
Yeah.
I've already got the thumb all done, and I normally try and do the thumbs before the videos, so it commits me to doing the video as
Right.
well. I don't change my mind.
So what's
Yeah.
your like process in making a video? What order do you do everything in?
Pick a game, make a thumbnail, or at least start the idea for the thumbnail. Think of the concept behind the video. What am I trying to achieve? As in, what like title I've already got. Look at other people if they've already done it and see if I can take away something they haven't done and go into that avenue. And then play the game and
see when you look it up and you see that other people have already done the video on it, does that not put you off sometimes?
yeah. If it can. If I see like 3 videos or 4 videos on it, but they've all got crazy views, I'm like, I'm in. Let's take the best aspects of what they've done and give it to my audience now. Even if it gets a fraction of the views, it'd still be a nice video. If there's like like Spider-Man 2, when I release that, I don't expect nothing. I'm doing it because I don't want to pay for the game, and I might as well hit the record button, because then I get to edit a video.
Yeah.
So like everything is just chasing me editing, because I just want to edit all the time.
Do you
So
ever edit for other people? Is that something you would do?
nah,
No.
no, I understand people using editors if you're a successful channel. I get it, but I think you lose your own message when you use an editor. A lot of the time, anyway, for me, unless you're working really closely with them all the time. But if you just give your like all of your files to an editor and say, "I'm looking for this, blah 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 blah," and you type a message and whatever, and they deliver something back, and then you fine tune it, that'd be good. But like, what I don't find editing that hard. I can cut a whole, I've got 200 gig worth of files to go through for one of the games I'm doing, for Grind Survivor stuff. I could cut that up so fast, because I've got notepad files full of timestamps of everything I need. So I don't need 90% of the file. I know exactly where to cut what I want. I've written messages out. I write script as I go along, so I don't have to think of it on the spot. I spend quite a while writing scripts, trying to make it a good joke. I use my knowledge of movies and memes to put in different little avenues and whatever I've said, because normally I'll say something silly without meaning to, and I'll just try and match it. Like, I can't remember, like, you lure someone in V Rising into your home, so I just put like the child catcher in a few times, and it's that sort of stuff. Like, just immediately I think of that, I'm like, grab that in, throw that in. People will know that. And then someone commented like, "Who's that guy?" And it's like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang reference goes over someone's head. I'm like, you must be 16 at least, like, or at most. Like, no one's seeing it anymore. But yeah, that's the process. It's not really anything probably different to most people. It's just what I find is the point to pin at. Like, what do I want someone to see when they click the video? I want them to get an impression of like this part of the game. Like Nick AR, his whole thing is hard games. He wants you to see how fucking difficult it is constantly, the sweat and the grind he puts into these hours, and it shows in the video. I don't want that for me. Mine's more like a little bit of silly, a little bit of this is the trophies, this is how I got them, but then like more of like an artistic flow of the video, just like nice, unless I play a game like Death Stranding where I want to explain the whole story to someone because I fell in love with the game, then you can't really do that with Lego. So depends on the game as well.
I just thought it was interesting there when you were saying like you do the thumbnail first, because that's always like the last thing I ever do. I do the thumbnail as soon as the video starts rendering. That's when I'm like, right, there's thumbnail time. Try and figure out.
Yeah, you can do it in whatever order you want. Yeah, I've done my Lego thumbnail already. I did the V Rising one before, so yeah.
No, that's it. I just think
feel
it's
like
interesting hearing how everybody does it, like what order it's in.
Yeah.
Not always as well.
Yeah.
Like, but most of the time. Sorry, mate.
No, it's just with the thumbnails, I do it at the end as well, but I'd say that's not saying my videos are good, but because they're not, but the thumbnails are definitely the worst part of the package. So I'm like, right, let me leave that till the end, because I need to go through the entire creative process to think, like it's almost like brainstorming in the back of my head in a way for the thumbnail over that process of like, what am I going to do? Like, I've got this Fall Guys video and I'm like, it's ready to go. I'm like, where do I start now with this thumbnail? Because it's
Can I ask you two then? When you do your thumbs, how many thumbs do you make of the same game?
I'll do like 2 or 3.
Because I've got 14 draft versions of V Rising before I got happy, like 14 individual saved files, and then I used the 14th one.
No, mate, I did 2.
It's like paper bin, paper bin, paper bin.
Yeah, I'd say 2 to 3, almost like an A and B testing kind of vibe. Like, right, I'm trying this way, I'm going to try this one, then I'm going to try that one. So I've got 3 options, and I'll normally send it to Chris. I'll be like, what do you think? You'd be like, shit,
we'll send
that
each
one
other
looks
like vibe
best.
checks kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you feeling?
So yeah.
Yeah. My whole thing as well is you can just like cut it out and stick it on YouTube amongst like all the other thumbnails you see.
Oh yeah, there's that website.
Does it stand? Does it stand?
Something.
Yeah. Does it stand out?
Yeah.
Would you click it? Be honest with you. Would you click that?
Yeah. Do you?
A lot of people wouldn't click their own thumbnail. So why would someone else, kind of thing?
Do you do the A/B testing, or do you just post it?
I have done. Yeah. not with the titles, but I have done it with thumbnails in the past, but mainly for colors.
Right.
So red is a color that people click on over
Mhm.
anything else. So if you've got a red box, like it's
Red
hard for me to
arrows.
show. You got it. Yeah, exactly that. So like on my motorcycle channel, for example, it's normally me with a bike. There's a giant letters behind me on the wall or in the space or whatever it is, and then there's a red box that has like a keyword, like wow, whatever, like pop up word. It's always in a red box, and that was tested, for example, with like blue boxes, yellow boxes, white boxes, no box, extra words, shadows, whatever. Red box by a bloody mile. Did it on the gaming one, same thing. People just are attracted to those sort of things. And if you look at top channels with millions of subs, they all do similar things as well.
Mhm.
So it's no, see what works and just copy it.
Yeah, I think that's
Copy it and make it in your own style.
Mhm.
That's all you can do, because there's no point reinventing what already works. You're not going to create something that no one else has ever done before.
'Cause I think that's what they always say. It's like faces people click on, like red, and then text as well, like big bold
Yeah.
text, kind of short, is what the people go for.
Yeah, and the thing is as well, there's no one right answer. Like the way I've done thumbnails has changed completely. Originally, I was always on all of them because like I used to dress up and do the thumbnails. I'd dress as a caveman with a spear, or Photoshop a spear, like make a spear in Photoshop and then use it as Far Cry Primal, and stuff like that, or put face paint on for
Yeah,
something, or
mate.
zombify myself for Dead Island 2.
I can't
You
mind
know,
his name, but he keeps coming up in my recommended, and it's like a construction video he's done, getting all the I think it's like platinum in all the
Oh, Val.
simulator
All the sim
games, but
games.
they get longer each
Yeah,
time
yeah,
or something. It's
oh
him.
Valzu, yeah,
He's there in like a wee
yeah.
builder outfit. And I was like, mate, that's a fucking class thumbnail.
yeah. Val's great. He makes good content.
Yeah.
He spoiler for that video, but he does like a fire sim, and he's
Is it the
obviously
one
like,
that we done, the firefighter?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
for the
think it's the
book
same
club.
one. And like, he was doing these skits, and he was obviously dressing up as like the genre of game, like you'd get an outfit, and he's like, "Yep, fire outfits too expensive. Like you just got me in a tracksuit." I was like, "Oh yeah," I was laughing at that.
Yeah, he's good though.
Yeah. But Leon, what content you got coming up?
Yeah, so I've got the Fall Guys. It's one of those ones where it's about 14, 15 minutes. Needs some maybe a couple of finishing touches, but it's more so. I think I'm going to package it as like the most overrated 10 out of 10 or the easiest 10 out of 10,
Yeah,
like
they're the
something to do with
easiest
that.
10 out of 10, I think. Would.
And it's just kind of, it's not a platinum video where it's I got this, I got this. It's kind of right. This game was a 10 out of 10 because of this. It's now not this. I did this. I ran into a roadblock here because the game's changed. Can we, like, almost like as a social commentary, PSNP, can you update your fucking guides, please? Because this isn't a 10 out of 10. Let's change the narrative because so many games just aren't what they were, or they've got harder, or do you know what I mean? So yeah, it was just like a quick video. It's not taken too long to do. I've had fun with it. But I'm almost, because we're going on that little trip next week. I'm not streaming for probably about a week and a half, and I can't let the peeps forget about me. So
Yeah, you got to give them
made a
some.
little interim video. Yeah, so that's definitely coming out. Maybe I could squeeze a backlog thing, but I honestly don't know if I've got enough backlog content. Because I mentioned that like challenge video, and I think I'd rather use the games for that instead of a trophy backlog thing. So, so yeah, it's, even though it performs really well, I'm a big believer of like I don't want to force it and like do it for the sake of it. So yeah, I might be a little bit quiet, but there's plenty of stuff to go and rewatch.
Yeah. I've got
What about you? You got the
I've got
Fable thing.
the Bonnie Blue video that'll be out hopefully before this episode, and then I've got two like, commentary video ideas. One of them's the backlog kind of thing, is like almost like a mini podcast. I think I've mentioned it before. Uh, just like a fucking 20-minute video of me talking about all the backlog platinums that I've got recently, instead of like an actual professional fucking edited video. Just me
Yeah.
yapping for like a good bit. And then there's another idea that I've got that I'll keep close to my chest, which I'll see. And then obviously we're going to next week we're going to link up, get a wee IRL video done. which should be fun.
Yeah. No idea when we drop that. We might have to delay that dropping for a couple months to make it relevant, right? I'm thinking.
It's
I don't
also
know.
one of the ones where I'm like, somebody else is gonna do it before us if
Do you
we
think?
hold off too long.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I just thought of another video that I might be able to squeeze out. The credit to the missus. She was like, let's make a video ranking the Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 maps, a little tier list video. And seeming as that's being ported in July,
oh yeah,
maybe it'll do well. So I feel like as well for short content on TikTok that could maybe be chopped up pretty nicely with just an absolutely awful take. Because spoiler alert, she's not put hijacked in the top 5, I don't think. I think it was 5 or 6.
mate, she had some bad takes. See when you were doing the smasher pass on Resident Evil characters,
Oh,
she had some horrible
didn't you
picks.
like the old person or something? I was
I've
like,
not seen
what?
that.
Oh, like, she's got horrible taste here. What the fuck?
Do you know what? Her Black Ops 1 and 2 knowledge was impeccable, but when it got down to the crunch time, I was like, oh, I was like, I'm not, if that comes up against Hijacked, I'm voting Hijacked, not that, even though that is a good map. Do you know what I mean? So, gonna be
Oh, I
interesting,
need
I'd
these.
say.
Yeah. Are you guys gonna
I'll
get
have to
the?
play the. I'll have to play the port because I've not played any of
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, so it's
they're
who's
honestly
gonna buy
really
it
good games.
when they get ported?
Yeah, I need to see the price, to be honest with you. I hope it's a dual pack where it's like 40, 50 quid for both, but there's rumors that they're going to sell them separately and then you have to pay for. I don't think that's true, but
Is
yeah,
it just going to
I'll
be like the Modern Warfare remastered kind of standard, or is it they're not
pre-
adding the online and stuff?
no, they're adding the online, yeah. So it's more
Oh, they
like
are.
COD 4,
Oh, yeah.
the
Okay. Okay.
Modern Warfare 1. So yeah, it's like campaign remastered, and then you've got online dedicated servers just for PlayStation, and then
Nice.
zombies as well. So it's the complete package. Hopefully they include the DLC with it. I don't see why they wouldn't,
I'll
but
have to hit you
yeah.
up for that then. I'll be like, tips. Need some tips because I'm
Mate,
rubbish.
honestly, cracking games. I think Black Ops 1 is one of the greatest campaigns, like, and it would be great to see it not looking like a potato.
I think they're
So,
just
Last proper
porting
one
it
I
though.
played, I think, was World at War.
Oh, World
oh,
of War was
that
good.
was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I did buy Vanguard. That was like the
Oh,
first one in a long time I hadn't bought, and I started playing. I was like, "What is this? It's
yeah,
terrible."
that's not a good place to be.
No,
Yeah, I've avoided that one. World War Two was good though. That was a good COD.
I played that one.
Yeah.
Meh.
Sergeant Reznov. It's hard to beat Gary Oldman as Sergeant Reznov.
I didn't know it was Gary Oldman for the longest time until I got older. I was like, fuck, okay, nice. Like,
You can hear it.
cool.
Yeah, you can hear it.
Yeah.
What about GTA 6? You guys gonna pre-order that? Because that's obviously been in the news.
No, I'm not. I'm not pre-ordering a digital game. I'm sorry.
Is it
Uh,
only
I,
digital?
yeah, so it's launching a physical copy, but it's got a code in the box, so there's no disc. So that's like, so yeah, like I'm also on holiday for 3 weeks. I don't get back until December, so I'm missing the entire launch. I'm kind of hoping that they announce being like, look, we're getting a bit of backlash, but January 15th, we're going to do the discs or something.
yeah.
So I
Yeah.
might hold off a little bit to get the disc. If not, if it's like 6 months a year, then I will just like digitally get it. But
Because that's something I was wondering about. I was like, why are they doing the download code? Is it solely to just kill off pre-owned games so you can't share it, or is it stop early leaks? Because mate, people will be
leaked, I
paying a
think.
fuck ton to try and get that game as
Yeah,
well.
because what I think it happened with Red Dead 2, didn't it? A lot of the copies fell off the truck in transit. Um, so yeah, like a lot of that got leaked. So I was watching a video about it earlier, and I think they actually ended up delaying some stores getting the game because they had a feeling that they might give them
Sell it
out
early.
beforehand as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, so look, I think it's a very smart decision in the sense of that because it's going to be probably one of the biggest games of this generation. Like, I feel like the PlayStation 5 has some great games, but I don't think maybe with the exception of Death Stranding 2, I've not been blown away with a PS5 game or Final Fantasy like remakes. I feel like GTA is the one, like finally, to maybe break the boundaries. So I can see why they're wanting to keep it hush hush for a little bit. But yeah, hopefully they listen to us and they get us a physical copy soon.
Yeah, because there's the Ultimate Edition as well. They revealed all the stuff in that, which mate, it fucking
Yeah.
pissed me off because there's stores that are exclusive to the Ultimate Edition, where it's like this specific tattoo shop, this barber shop, fucking car mechanic shop, you can only enter it if you've got the Ultimate Edition of the game.
Yeah, but like, it's just a haircut. You can still go to a different barbershop, just not the good one.
It's still just annoying though that that's part of the game. It's already like been made,
Yeah.
fucking put in, and then they're like, nah, you need to have the Ultimate Edition to go into this shop. I'm like, it's fucking
Yeah. Well, apparently with Red Dead 2, they kept like side missions or something behind one of the higher editions, which I think's worse. So at least it's only cosmetic items they're withholding from people, which isn't that bad, I don't think.
yeah. Mate, hopefully there's
I think
no.
it's priced well.
Upon launch is mental to have all that sort of thing. I get it later on, but upon launch, you buy the game, you don't get all the game. It's mad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mate, see if
Hate
there's
that.
a fucking shoe shop hidden behind the Ultimate Edition, I'm gonna be fucking heartbroken, missing out on the good stuff.
Just make sure you buy the ultimate thing.
Yeah,
I mean, you're the
mate.
type of guy to play GTA and not shoot a police officer. That's where you draw the line. Not playing it. No,
Nah,
no
they asked
killing
me
the
to shoot
cops.
a police officer, I can't do that. But mate, it's like £20. I think it's £70 for base edition, and then 90 for ultimate edition.
I think it's well priced. I think the
Good on-
UK
yeah,
got a
it's not
good
bad.
deal. Like,
That's like FIFA. That only lasts a
Yeah.
year. That's about the same price, isn't it? This
This is
will
gonna
last
last a
at this
long-
rate 15 years. So
yeah. But this is
it's
the,
not the
like,
last one.
like look at James Bond. Dependent where you got it, 50 quid, 60 quid. GTA's a £10 more. James Bond was, if you're completing the story, what, a 10-hour
How
experience?
much did you pay for James Bond?
I think it was 55, maybe 57. So round up,
Mm.
60.
I
Because I know,
think
like, you could get,
yeah, I think
you,
that was
like,
50.
you
I
got a
paid.
deal, didn't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But even so, 20 quid more, and you're, I don't know. Comparison is the thief of joy, but I just really value what you get from a game. Sometimes.
You quantity over quality, or quality over quantity, basically. Then
I think if I was blown away by James Bond, I wouldn't have had a problem with the price, but I wasn't. I think I went into it expecting. I didn't know what to expect, but I just expected more.
I
'Cause
expect Hitman, but with a skin of James Bond. That's what I expect. That's all I've
I think
seen.
you might. I think you might enjoy it. I think it's. I'm probably not the best person to speak. I'll probably say something wrong, but I feel like it's. I think you'd probably like it.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like,
Chris?
I
kinda,
would like to like it, but I'll go in with a pessimistic view, like I know I will. So
Yeah.
I've got to get into a mindset. I want to play it. So
you know, there's like Hitman elements kind of thing, like similarities, but it's also what's that fucking word I'm looking for? There's points where it's
Linear.
yeah, linear. There is points where it's like linear, and it's not as
Mm.
open world kind of thing. But mate, I like James Bond. I had a good time. I need to get it back so I can finish up the platinum on it. Because mate, I've got record this on a Thursday. I've got 3 days of work left, and then I'm off for 3 weeks. So
Nice.
hopefully, if I can get some shit grinded out, get some stuff done.
more Bonnie Blue bits.
Hit it up.
I heard
Fable
you're going to
3
the-
it doesn't have a
you're
Bonnie
going-
Blue area. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to the next meetup, aren't you? That's just
Yeah.
coming your neck of the woods.
But mate, there's oh fuck, what was that game? If it does super well, there might be a part 2 because there's the game Wasteland. There's the game Wasteland, and there's an achievement for getting every single type of STD. So I was like, if this one does well, we'll get a part 2. Getting all them,
Oh my God,
collect
that's
them like
gross.
fucking Pokemon.
Bro's getting the Bonnie Blue cinematic universe going.
Mate, just trying. I need to find them all. See what other ones are out
It's
there.
so bad that we all know that name.
I know.
Are you going to tag her in the channel description? 'Cause
Oh,
she's got a
definitely.
YouTube channel, innit?
Definitely tag her.
100%, mate. I'll fucking text her.
Send her a collab request, see if she'll accept it.
Yeah, fucking hit it up. But I think that's a good place to end it, gentlemen. It's been a good talk.
Yeah, great.
Had a good time.
Say a happy ending.
But do you want to plug the channels, the socials one last time? Do you post on your Patreon still? Or is that just...
No. The Patreon was just there for people that wanted to give more than like a YouTube membership, essentially.
Mm.
So no, there's nothing like special on the Patreon. It's more just if you wanted to give something. But then they introduced YouTube memberships after we brought out the Patreon. So I always tell people just do the membership. It's way cheaper if you want to support in any way, because it's like 99 pence or something.
What's
I
the
was like, please.
the Patreon take less a cut though than what YouTube do?
I'm not sure, to be honest. YouTube's 50%, isn't it? So
a
on
lot.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a lot. It is a lot. But I don't know. I think YouTube has a bigger ceiling for all that sort of thing. You know,
Yeah.
YouTube is oddly the #1 streaming site in the world, live streams. You'd think it's Twitch, even for like for gaming in general, because
Uh-huh.
there's just so many more channels that can do it. And yeah, so yeah, it's just YouTube. I don't post on Patreon. I haven't been on Patreon in a long, long time.
Yeah.
If anyone's still supporting on there, awesome. I'll go in there one day and it'll be like 50 quid, I'm sure.
Cash out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But thank you for coming on, mate. It's been a good talk.
That's great. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Love the pod. Listen to every episode anyway, so
Oh, what a guy.
it's awesome to be on it. Yeah, of course.
But,
Nice people talking about games. What's perfect.
Yeah.
Even if he is an Arsenal fan, it's gonna, you know.
Woo.
But on that note, we'll end it there and we'll see more Fox next one. Much love. Peace.
Peace.